It's game time. Welcome to the Sports, Bants and Prosecco
started
podcast.
this type of work, and my foremost thought was human beings can be so cruel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right? What they do to their children, how they treat their children, right? They can be so cruel,
Yeah.
and then you expect children to grow up to
Thank
be
you.
healthy adults.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way.
It
is
really
impossible.
is.
You know, much less just living a life and bumping into trauma because there's just people.
Yes, because that's just life, right? It's exactly. But generally, growing up in a family or household.
I remember my dissertation when I studied was survivors. So this is early 2000s. Survivors of childhood sexual abuse. That's what I did my dissertation on, right? And it was 1 in 4 women, and at the time, and 1 in 6 males, they've all been sexually abused.
Oh my god.
And do you know what? Even when I hear
That's
about
how
it,
common it is.
yes, but this is
is
exactly
very
because
common,
I don't know why I randomly was thinking about it. Oh, I was
As you
thinking.
do.
No.
You know.
And I'll tell you what. No, it wasn't random. It was because obviously I've been doing the 100 squats challenge for breast cancer, right?
Yeah.
Not breast cancer, sorry,
Cancer,
for cancer.
like,
And I've enjoyed raising the money, doing the challenge. And I thought, you know what, I'd like to do something, work with a charity that's actually of people who have gone through sexual abuse or physical abuse.
Well, there's lots of charities out
Right,
there.
so that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
So
there's
I'm
lots of
going to
charities
reach.
out
I'm
there.
going to do my homework. I'm going to reach out and try and work with that organisation to do fundraising, to do challenges and different things. So because it's close to my heart, it's you know what I mean. And that's the thing. It's like so many people go through it,
And it's what the
and it's
great
different
part
levels.
is. Yeah.
It's different
of
levels,
course.
but it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's trauma. It's you bury things in the back of your head.
course.
You don't want.
Or maybe something might happen, you don't even realize that. Oh my gosh, that was
standard.
abuse
Well, what
or
we
whatever.
do-
You know what I
we
mean?
do is we find a way to cope.
Yeah.
So often the way we cope is we push it to the back of our
Yeah.
heads, right? And then you find, and that's why I say people who become reliant on substances, right? So you'll have people that, you know, they grew up, they go college, they go parties,
Yeah.
they take a bit of this, take a bit of that, then they settle down and they get their relationship and they stop, right?
Yeah.
And then you get some people that just
Carry on.
right? And often it's about how it makes them feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Because
And-
those emotions, you don't
Because you
know how to
bury
cope
it, you
about
don't.
it.
Yeah,
it's
that's a
your
coping mechanism. Yeah.
And then eventually what happens for those that do make it to therapy is because the coping mechanisms no longer work.
Of
No.
course.
I'm really.
It's so sad.
I'll tell you what. I'm loving the era that we're in this sense. I mean, there's obviously it's a good time and a shit time, I guess, to be alive, if you get what I mean.
Well, yeah.
Right?
It's got it. Yeah. It's.
Do you know
it's
what I mean? Like,
it's on a tipping scale.
And I
really.
say that in the sense of what we're talking about, how open people it is now that you can
Used to be.
discuss it, right?
Used to be.
Never used to be.
No,
like
it
this.
never used to be a
it's such a-
silent thing.
This is it.
And
So
that's how they catch you, by silence.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
But I tell you what.
I think more is people. I encourage people to talk more.
Yeah.
I encourage people
Yeah,
to talk
yeah,
more.
it's
It's
really
the
important.
best thing you could possibly
But
do.
you, you say it's a great time to be alive. I listened to a podcast about Elon Musk. Right? It's a bit nuts, you know. But I hadn't realised, but now I realise. So he grew up in South Africa
Yeah, I watched
during the
apartheid.
yes.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So he doesn't say he is, but he's into eugenics.
Yeah.
Right. And I listened to his dad talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his dad made the comparison of if you went to Chelms for horse racing, you wouldn't get a thoroughbred and mix it with a horse from sub-Africa.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
And that's what you do with people. So they believe that, because Elon Musk has got like about 12 kids.
Yeah.
And they say most of them are IVF because they can select.
They can select
What sex?
what
everything.
colour-
Everything.
what
Everything.
colour- yeah,
Everything.
yeah,
Everything's.
Yeah.
You're picking your pick.
Right.
Yeah.
If that's not eugenics, I don't know what is.
Then I totally. Yeah. That totally is.
Right, and
I watched
he's
a documentary
Trump's
on him.
right hand man.
Oh yeah, Trump.
that's
Trump
really
wants
scary.
him.
Yeah. He's one in
but this
part
is
of
why I
his government.
say,
Yeah.
look, it's a
His office. for sure.
totally. That's what I'm saying. It's in certain aspects, it's good to see certain things, but it's such. We're living in tumultuous times. Like
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
such
yeah.
scary times. you know, and like you just said, Donald Trump. Somebody said the other day, I was listening to a woman who voted. So I don't know if she's an artist or something, but anyway, she's an American woman, and she was like, she doesn't believe in Trump or whatever, but the thing what she said was, I hope he actually does a good job. One can hope, bless her.
That's all you can do. There's nothing else.
To be human, that is it.
To be human is to have
be
hope.
hopeful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
If you
all
lose
you
hope,
can
then
do.
it's
Then
a wrap.
it's a wrap.
What's the point?
What's there?
Do you
Nothing.
know what I mean?
Yeah, what is there?
Talking about exactly. So talking about being hopeful. So I'm talking to a guy at work. He's there. Obviously Man United. We've got a new coach. Right.
When I saw Clara getting all excited on Thursday,
I'm still very excited, and I tell you something. I got even more excited by the end of the match yesterday.
Well, against who? Bod?
Listen, it doesn't
But
matter.
they did.
This is
But they
Manchester.
did.
We're
But they
not
did.
starting with BS. This is Man United, right? Manchester United, who have been appalling, and any team could beat them. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is
Yeah.
no, like seriously, honestly, listen.
we
Put
should be
some
saving-
respect.
We should be saving this for the
Put
podcast,
some
right?
respect. This is the podcast.
Oh.
Put some respect on Man
what?
United. Put some respect. Wagwan's sexy girl.
You're right.
Can I say pictures?
No.
No.
Oh.
Well, no.
No,
Actually,
because of
no.
that,
love
she's
that
looking at the blue
jumper.
thing.
Where's it
Thanks,
from?
but, and I'm very attached to it.
That's my next question.
Oh, did you watch last
I saw it
podcast?
yesterday.
Yes,
My
I
jumper.
did. Yes,
Yalla
I
tear off me
did.
garments.
I was
Balls
laughing.
coming
And
at
it
me.
was like,
I
so, like jumper, so how attached are you to it?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but like,
When I was
what
listening
you
to
got
it,
attached
underneath?
to it. It's that
What have
old.
you got underneath?
Yes.
But you got a coat, like,
Yeah. He's
listen,
had it for years.
I've had it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
But she
you know,
doesn't
I
need
couldn't
it
even
then.
take it.
You don't need it no
Of
more.
course I do.
She must have got all the way she had
I'm
and needed
so
that
nice.
one.
Did you get redone?
Do you know what? I put like a shine on it.
And did
And then
the
did the
side
edges.
and whatever those things are called.
Trying to, just keep it kind of. I'm gonna get it done in a couple of weeks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what have I missed?
Oh, talking about
Well,
mental
do you know what? We were
issues,
actually
really.
talking about mental health,
Mental-
and Mel was
yeah.
talking about how she lost a patient who hung herself last week. Yeah.
Awful. Do you?
Yeah.
Is it quite personal for you when that happens?
Yeah, because I'd worked with her on and off for, God, 7 years, 8 years. So, and I knew her most. So, yeah. Although,
Do you go to his funeral and stuff like that?
I wouldn't.
Yeah. No.
No,
I think
there's some I have been to in
Okay.
the past, but I wouldn't.
anymore, or is it certain types of client? You know what I mean?
It depends. It's not that I wouldn't, but there would be something in it for me to go. Like, I've been to 2, and they were very lovely, and I felt like I wanted to say goodbye. In that way.
Yeah.
I guess,
Fair
yeah,
enough,
it kind
I
of
get that.
depends on the kind of relationship you had then.
Yeah.
Or what.
For
It's
real.
gotta be so hard though.
Yeah, exactly. And then we went on because they were I'm trying to say they better put some respect
On
on
what?
Man
Yesterday's
United's
performance.
name.
What,
The
yesterday's
history for
performance?
what the club is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah?
forget that.
That, what do you mean forget
Did
that?
you say
Nah,
about
it's
the
all right,
history?
love.
Yes, you better
We're
put
over
some
it, man.
respect in
We're
it. What are you
over
talking about?
it.
Listen, like
I'm
I
over it.
said,
I'm
anyway,
over it.
okay. You
I'm
can
over
be
it.
over it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Right? Good for you.
What's she over
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you over exactly?
Her Man United and the history. I'm over
No,
it.
I'm just trying to say you lot put some respect in it. Yes, we've been
We
going
did
through
years
some
ago,
shit.
but it's enough now.
Yeah, but you lot went how long from not winning Premier
I
League?
don't really
21
care.
years.
So you can be over my team, just like I'm over your
Oh no,
team.
I'm not trying to come
Okay,
for your
then.
team like you do. You're
But I
hella
don't.
disrespectful. Hella disrespectful.
Nah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Never disrespectful, just
Yes.
truthful.
To my truthful.
Yeah, man, your shit.
Bitch,
Your
you
shit
ain't
team is
truthful.
shit.
My team's not shit. But the point I was
How
trying
do
to
you
make.
say your
You
team's
just
not
said,
good?
you literally, are you alright?
Even I have to ask.
Are
Just checking if I heard that.
Are you
correctly.
okay?
That
You
came
must have
out.
watched
That
yesterday's
came
game.
out without me thinking.
She watches different
But
games.
you watch it like this, no? When you watch the games.
Standard.
Yeah.
This is why I'm
Well,
not watching
clearly,
my team
and through
on Sunday.
Man U tinted
And then last
glasses.
night, I was so nervous.
That's what I'm talking about. Like last
Guys,
night was
okay.
a lot. That was up and down.
I'm just going to talk
didn't even
about
watch it.
last night.
Boring.
Started well. No.
A minute
It
in.
started, right?
Mm.
Shut up, Lou.
Actually, I hear it was actually 48 seconds.
Hear out.
48 seconds. Yeah.
What happened in
United-
48 seconds?
They
They
scored.
scored. We scored.
Oh,
United.
Like
But
you
anyway.
did, like you did the previous game. You scored really early, didn't you?
Yeah.
they never, they
Against
can't hold
Ipswich,
it.
was it
That a
Ipswich?
Who are you talking to, Lou or me?
She's talking to you, but by
I know, but this is what I'm saying.
I'm like, she was
Like,
she got
she's
slapped.
pointing.
Going through you,
And
girl.
like, so, but I'm sure you scored him like, but you're looking at me, I'm pointing. I'm like,
Yeah, because I'm waiting for her to confirm.
No, why does she need to confirm if she meant
Because you just only see it one way.
Standard, I don't. Go back and watch the episodes we've done, and I have come for my team hard to the point I'm like, I agree with you guys. But can you not just let me have my moment?
No.
Well, okay, if you want the moment against what's the team again? Blood.
But only if you win 2 games in a row. Sis, let's talk.
Blood.
Blooded. It's
Can I
blooded.
just talk about the
Yeah,
manager?
blooded.
What I want to talk about.
I'm only from Norway.
What?
You know what?
What did it finish? 3-2 in the end.
Sorry.
Yeah.
3-2. But
3-2.
what I wanted to talk about wasn't the players per se. It's
Oh, okay.
the manager.
What went?
And it's his tactical intelligence in. Why are you looking at me like that
You
for?
saw that in one game.
Yes, because
Okay.
did you watch the whole game?
I didn't watch the game. I was at the gym.
Right, okay then. So let me explain. If you allow me to finish, then
You land your play.
Right,
Your
let
big
me
play.
land.
Your Man United
Started
play.
the first half with 3 at the back, 3-4-3. Right. That wasn't working. Fine, we were attacking, wing it. Garnacho wasn't playing where he should be. He was playing like a number 10 role. So we were quite exposed at the back. After we scored the first goal, whatever, we had a bit of scary times because we were then, it was apparent that we were very open at the back. That's when they scored the 2 goals. Then second half, he changed it. He didn't wait till 68 minutes, 70 minutes. He changed it. We were 2-1 down by half time.
Did I hear that Nana was one of your best players?
Yep.
Onana
Save them.
did listen.
I'm
That was
saying-
in the
I'm-
first half. This is what I'm talking about. The second half was a different game. Towards the end, we started to do typical Man
Yeah, you started
United
to do
of
your
panicking.
foolishness. Yeah.
So because
But-
you were exposed in the back, Onana had to step up and he did so.
There we go.
Got you.
But what the manager did, and this is what I'm talking about, the players are the players. We know that the players have just been the issue. Right? But what impressed me...
No shit, Sherlock.
No, because in fairness, it could have been gaffer. So
Right?
So now we realise-
No, seriously.
now you realise it's your
what
players,
I'm trying
isn't
to
it?
say is, Ten Hag, I even forgot about it, isn't it?
I forgot about him. I literally had to
I
think.
was sick when you did the last one. No, we had to change it a few times.
Yeah,
So I
when
didn't
you was,
really get to talk about him getting the sack, but
yeah, we
boy,
did,
was
yeah,
I
not on
glad.
that day.
But anyway, so what I was trying to say was Ten Hag guy for me would wait till
Yeah.
10 minutes to the game.
Stubborn.
And you're so stubborn
Yeah.
to change. You
Fairs.
know something's not
if
working.
he did
Fairs.
it all.
Right? Yeah,
Fairs.
exactly.
Fairs.
There was
Fairs.
a moment of him and Van Nistelrooy having words because I'm sure Van Nistelrooy was trying to tell him something not work. So you need to change it up. So for
Your
me,
mind reader now.
you can see it.
Well,
That
they did well
way
under Van
the ex-
Nistelrooy, so he must have known a little
Thank
bit.
How many
you.
games did Van Nistelrooy have in charge?
Was it 2 or 1?
I was just checking. Because you said they
Three,
did
I
well
think.
under-
Three.
And how many
Three.
did they win? All 3.
All 3.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
didn't
one,
lose.
but exactly. We won all 3.
Did you
So-
win 3?
Did you? I think we drew 1 and won
Yeah.
2.
Okay,
Actually, we
fairs.
drew 1 and won 2. But the point
Against
is,
who?
can you let me land?
Tina, that. Who did this to her
You
last time?
need to move the seats, you know.
Who did this to her last
What's going on around, you know?
You know what? Let me tell you how you lot are shady. Lou's undercover shady because she loves you,
Yeah.
right? So
She-
doesn't-
She's like holding
she
it like,
doesn't-
oh, let's let Tina land. And then I'll be like, yeah, I'm back you up on that one. I think
And it's silent. And then they live there
Yeah.
like,
Right. Lou's just like that.
Do you know what? So every now and then, Clara gives me a look and I'm like, oh.
let me be quiet. Let me be.
So I can
Let me be.
appreciate it, but every time I talk about my team,
Sister.
you lot never let me finish. You interrupt.
No, we just ask questions.
No, I don't need you to ask questions because you don't
all right,
give a
chat,
shit
chat
about my
about
team.
your team. Chat about your team.
Thank you. Let me finish.
You got all this shit.
So,
Chat about your team.
See what I'm saying? She thought I was finished. Did I tell you I was done?
Let's just talk about somebody who's actually
No,
doing good.
no. I'm going to have my
Alright,
moment.
finish. Hurry
You
up.
should say, let's talk about someone who's been good.
Yeah, man.
My team have been, you know what I mean? I'm
Hurry
impressed
up,
with the
man.
manager. Anyway, so he changed it. Fucking hell. Wow.
Please, Clara, talk.
Continue.
So second half, he brings on Dallo. You know, shit. He brings on Dallo. Do you know what? I don't want to talk about it.
Why do you really do that?
Man, finish.
Right?
Brings on Dallo.
He brings on Dallo.
We'll circle back. We'll circle
No,
back.
we're
No,
not
man,
done
finish.
Man United because we've been chatting for the longest
No,
time.
Exactly.
we'll circle back. Anyway, he brings
Sorry, go on. Yeah.
brings on Dallo, puts Garnacho out on the wing where he
Left or right?
Left where he plays. Then you had Anthony far out on the right. So what he then did was he took off Martinez or took off a defender.
I hear he went to a back four for a while.
Right, this is what I'm going to tell you. But what the clever thing was, what he did was he used Dallo as a number 10. When we had the ball, Dallo came in. When we didn't have the ball, Dallo dropped back to be a number 4, to make it 4. But it worked, Mel. When you actually watched it and saw
I hear what you're saying, and I'd like to, because I don't overly rate Dallo as a player.
No, but
so I'd
for
be
me,
interested to
it's
see
the
it against a
manager.
better
How
team.
better
But
team
this
I
is
would
what I'm
play.
talking about. The manager using players who you think
Can't work on that.
right. And for me, and even Savage said it was just like he was so
Robbie.
Robbie Savage, yeah, he was. And listen, shut him out again. He was so happy. The fact
Robbie
that he was
had
seeing the
had an
tactical
opinion.
flexibility, right? The manager changed up the game, and that's how we won the game.
So
And that's what I'm trying to say.
in-game
What have you
management.
got next?
There we go, and
In-game
that's why
management.
I was trying to land to that. Actually, what he did was effective and he didn't wait time. Oh, mate, even the boys on the subs coming on, he was like, "Hurry up! What are you doing? What are you taking your time for?"
Yeah.
He's very.
I mean,
liked
to
what
be-
I saw from the manager.
To be fair, I think the biggest problem you may have this season with him, and that's why it's going to require patience, is I wonder if how he wants to play, if he has the players.
Well, this
Do
is
you know what I mean?
Well,
and that's why I say it's going to have to
was
be
talked
patient
about.
because
But he talked about that.
Yeah.
And do you know what I like though? He's also praised he's praised Mason Mount. Mason Mount was good yesterday. Clever because
And
of
you
the
can keep him fit.
positions
You
what
can keep
he
him fit,
played him
true.
in.
Yeah.
What I feel he's doing is he'll play players at their strengths. Right? Even if you can play one or two, Casemiro ended up coming as a central defender. And it worked. Right?
interesting-
Rashford and Ahmad came on.
Yeah.
They
played pretty well.
Hoyland. Hey,
Yeah.
let me even praise Hoyland. The way the manager wants to play is press, put pressure on the players, attack, and it works, Mel.
But no, and as I said, I didn't see the game,
agree-
but
but what you're saying is, and that was sort of totally discussed in the sense of the players that he does have, can they do
what he wants them to do. At
right?
consistent level.
So for him, he
interesting
believes
to know
that
what they've been told.
absolutely, but
Like, if you can't play to my style and it don't work for me, you're in your ear. Like, it'll be interesting.
right,
to
it'll be
know.
interesting. But what I like about him is I feel like he listens to he talks to the players. And even Mason, as I said, in the short space of time, they're just a good rapport.
manager doesn't talk to the players.
No, Ten Hag, and what I'm trying to say is, I don't know,
Nah, I
Ten
think I know
Hag
what you
talked.
mean.
What I'm trying to say is, Ten Hag had a vibe.
Do
Yeah?
as I say, just do it.
Just do
Right,
it. Yeah.
exactly.
I don't
So
care
it's
if it's
like there's
uncomfortable,
no
just do it.
sort of, let's talk about it. Even what how do you feel about this position? For instance, I'm just giving you an example. I'm pretty sure if you take a player and you play him out of his position, you're not going to ask him how he feels playing in that position. If you're a good manager, in my opinion.
I mean, you have to have a
You wanna
conversation.
have that
Yeah,
relationship
you have
with
to
your
have
players.
that.
I mean, I like to think that managers talk to their players.
Right,
Yeah.
but then
I like to think that all managers, because I don't know how you can manage
I don't
if you
think I
don't
want to be
talk
asking
your
if you
players.
want to be there.
me,
'cause I
it's-
No,
need you
but
there,
I
telling
would
you where to
say
go,
what I would
whatever.
be doing
Let
is
me know.
thinking about your
Yeah.
bigging
How
up
does
your
it feel?
strengths
Blah, blah,
to
blah.
saying, I feel you can play in that position because you've got this and that.
This is why I
because
need
I
you
need you
there.
to play in that
Yeah,
position.
but I'm sure
but,
that
but
happens.
actually, managers will say, "This is where I want you to play."
it.
They ain't letting the players tell them, "I can't play here." No manager does that.
No, not like that. But this is what I'm talking about.
But there's a
Like,
conversation. There's a conversation.
Ten Hag did. I didn't hear Ten Hag praise players.
That's a good point.
No, I didn't.
That's a good point.
I'm a Man United fan. You don't. You're not a Man United
That's actually a
fan.
fair point. He used to say stuff like, they'll be
Okay.
better.
Yeah.
We haven't got it right yet.
There wasn't
We
this
ain't got that.
outright
Yeah.
of.
This one played
Yeah,
well.
the only
This
thing
one
he did
this.
was,
And
my team were good. When they were shit.
He was saying they were good.
He
said
protected
they
his
were
team
good.
in some way, though.
Of course he
He
did,
what?
but it was
He protected
BS.
his team in some way.
Yeah, but it was delusional. He was living in. He was delusional. What's the tune? Don't be. What's the song? Chris Brown, delusional. It were different things, but anyway, he was delusional.
Right. Well,
Right? Ten Hag was nuts.
which song this is. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, I think
Don't be
it's well. What it does sound like is it sounds like you've got a new manager.
Yeah, no,
and
yeah.
what you're seeing is a newness.
There we go.
So what you can now do is look at what was happening
How's
and
that
say
attitude
that
looking?
Very good.
who?
But attitudes, how's that looking?
Even Rashford, he asked him about Rashford. So does he think that he can get Rashford to playing how Rashford used to play. So he said Marcus has to want it himself first and foremost.
Yeah,
but we're
yeah,
here,
I saw that.
right, to help and work with him. But
That's
it's
mad.
down
That's
to
almost an
him.
acknowledgement that you aren't playing great. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
you
That's-
have to want that.
Yeah.
And but he's very,
But
and that's what I liked. It was
but
just
I
he
hope-
comes across pleasant,
I hope the club
and he knows what he's talking about.
Back
Not
him.
Ten
will
Hag.
back him. By back him, I don't mean like get rid of him straight away. I don't think they'll do that.
Oh, God, no.
But
That's
back
not
him,
United's way,
No,
though.
no. But back him in terms of if he was to say, for example, let's just say Rashford isn't stepping up the way that he wants him to step up, and he says, right,
he's-
I want him gone. That's what I mean by
Well,
hoping
he
they back
said
him.
in the
I don't
press
lie. I don't
conference-
think Rashford deserves tons and tons and tons of chances at this point.
No. But what I'm saying is, I hope
No
if
shade.
he says
Yeah,
No,
no.
he doesn't.
no,
I'm there
but
too.
what I'm
Do you know
saying
what I
is,
mean?
I'm there
I
too.
hope they back him.
To say,
If he
okay.
says, I'm going to drop
Yeah, yeah,
Rashford,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I mean by saying,
yeah.
I hope the club
If they
back
want the
him.
results, for now, I would say the next season and a half, they have to back him.
Yeah, of course,
You
they have to.
Standard.
You have
Yeah.
to.
But he said that. He said he's the manager and the coach, and he'll decide on the players. He
Boom.
gets the final
I
say
like
of
that.
the players.
I like that
Do you know what I
energy.
mean?
That's
and
right.
that's the thing,
I
Lou.
like
It's
that
like,
energy.
even on the touchline, guys, this man was so passionate, and I felt really hopeful in like there's going to be a change because I saw the change, and then the change yielded results.
And you know what?
Can you
I-
complain with that?
I
with a
sit
new
here
manager?
and say, to be a Man U fan. Because how many changes, how many
I
hopes,
hear
how
it,
many
Mel.
dashes.
I
what are you
hear
gonna do?
it.
Just give up?
I hear it. But
Yeah,
again,
just give up.
no,
Give
I
up.
can't do that.
They're
Give up.
living in
What are you
hope.
going to give up on Arsenal if Arsenal find themselves in this position?
All right, let me
in that
let me
position.
Right, did you
let
give
me
up
give her
on
a
them?
question. If
Yeah.
when we win this season, the new manager, right? What will you guys do?
I like that energy though still.
Yo,
You understand?
Bridging.
Yes.
Bridging.
No, just answer the question.
What was
What
the
do you mean? What will we do?
Would you like?
I know
Would
what
you
she
say?
means. I know what she
Let's
means.
let's fire Arteta because new managers have come in first season and won a season.
Way. And also, actually, if
That's not United's way either.
But then why
No,
would you
no,
think that
no,
they are?
Thank you.
That's my. That was just
no.
what.
Got nothing to do with
She's
that.
just being cheeky.
What is it then?
No,
just
what
being
I'm saying
She's
is right.
coming for United.
If we
As you do.
if we finish second to Liverpool, or even third,
That would be an
I've got no
achievement.
problem.
Can I ask you a
Right?
question though?
Huh?
How long?
Can you continue to finish second and third?
I mean, a little bit still.
Fourth.
No. But how long before? No, realistic because it's almost like so close to a cigar. How many? Just say 2 more seasons of this. How are you going to feel? do you
I
reckon?
think the thing is, right, is I think if we weren't up against what was the machine up until this season so far, Man
well,
City,
we haven't-
I think we would have won. And I think any club,
But that shoulda, woulda, coulda.
no, but any club, I think would have been in the same. Liverpool's been there, and Klopp stayed year after year after year
Yeah.
because he was
I
up against
agree.
Man City.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
saying,
with
that. No, but I'm
but
asking you, Mel.
if now,
Then we
right,
won
say
something, but you
Liverpool
ain't
were
won
to
shit.
win it this season, just saying, because I don't think they will, but just say they did,
We will.
right?
Love this.
Then it would depend on where we finish, how we played.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you theoretical. This season you finished third, yeah?
No.
No, that's just magic. Let's go with it. This season you finished third,
Yeah.
because City goes second, you goes first, yeah? And next season you
Say
finish
it. Don't say you. Ooh, what team again?
Liverpool.
Thank you.
And next season you finish second. How would you feel at that point? Because at this point we're
I
looking
suppose
at 20 odd years.
I've always looked at football as much as I love winning. I've always seen football as you can only ever have one winner. Right? You can only there's only one you can only have one winner.
As in the
So
clubs,
as in the
teams.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You can only have one winner, and there's so many factors that you have to factor in when it comes to winning.
I agree.
Right? There's injuries, there's luck, there's decisions, there's all sorts that come into play.
Money.
There's
Money.
Money.
what? Well, maybe in City's
Well,
case, but
that's
not,
what I'm saying,
not-
because
now
that
it's
enabled them to buy the players to then get to where they, you know what I'm trying to
where
say?
City are right now, it feels, as much as Liverpool are where they are in terms of points difference, it feels a little bit more like an even playing field.
No, but I'm
It
saying
never-
take
it
that.
never
I'm
felt
saying
that
wait,
before.
let me try and
So,
explain
so
what
it's
I mean.
hard
a
for
little
me.
bit.
But it's hard for me going back, and you're saying last season when we came second, or the season before when we came second or third behind
No,
City.
but what I'm
So
saying,
let's
forget
say that-
City. Take City out of it. I'm not talking about the teams and stuff. I'm talking about you and Arsenal.
Right?
If you go another 2 seasons,
Yeah.
another 3 seasons,
Yeah.
essentially not winning, fuck where you are, but essentially not
winning the league.
The league.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's 24, it's 25 years, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel then? At that point, are you saying, well, Arteta, good, you did great, bro, but we need to win something?
think.
And you don't win Champions League.
I think, and I'm being really honest. It's really hard for me to say that based off of what I've seen now. It's hard for me to say I'm gonna say Arteta out. It's hard for me to say that because I'm not looking at what he's done. I'm
Because I
looking at
guess
what he's
it
built.
also depends on how the season goes, how the team
yeah,
plays.
yeah,
and
but
performs
But guys, you
and-
can't. You.
But it comes
But
like
are you
you're doing
listening?
another. But it comes like you're doing another Arsenal.
Yeah. You. Are you listening to the question?
I heard the question and I've said to her, I cannot answer the question.
Because
I
you
said,
gotta
I
have
have
to
to
know,
know.
innit?
I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying, but I'm not going to say that straight up right now, right today, that I'd want him to be signed. I can't say that. I think for me, there's a multitude of things that
That's why
come
you
into
mustn't
play.
come for my
I
manager
think
so
you'll
hard. That's
fatigue
why they're
quicker
asking
than you
that
think
question.
you will. I think you will fatigue.
Maybe,
Quicker than you
maybe,
think.
and
Yeah.
then maybe we could be sitting
With
here.
the manager,
Especially if
I
there's
agree.
no FA Cup.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
if there's no Champions League.
yeah.
I think you'll
we
fatigue
could
quicker
be
than you think
saying
you will.
this in
Will, sorry.
How long has he been with you now?
is it 5 seasons?
Okay,
So you got
and
8
there you go.
seasons.
So
Right.
that point
And
will be
out
8.
of the 5, the first 3 or 4 we had to rebuild.
I hear
Right,
all of that,
we
but what I'm
always-
saying is,
I hear it.
at
That's
the
still a
8th
very,
season,
very, very
I'm
good point
looking
now.
at if it was me.
Yeah.
No, but that's
We've not been consistent with our gaffers, so fair enough. We're not in the same situation. But no matter how much I love a gaffer, if I got 8 seasons without shit,
And for a club that should.
I'd be like, I don't want to
The
keep
calibre of
coming
Arsenal.
second.
Yeah,
And I'm not even just talking about the Prem. I mean, the Prem is realistically
the
the Prem is the
ultimate.
goal.
Right,
Yeah,
so if
at
you're
this
saying
point.
you're saying
Any
nothing,
trophy.
like I said,
Yes,
I
good
think
point.
I said, and a lot of the Arsenal fans have said we have to win something this year.
Yeah.
You haven't won anything
than
then.
win the-
And
more
that's
than-
in his first season he won the FA Cup.
Okay,
Okay,
more
was
times than
shit,
not,
and
you
he won
win
the FA Cup. That kept him his job. So
Right,
that's
but my
the thing.
point is, if you go 2
Ten
more
Hag.
seasons
We're talking about trophies.
winning nothing, because
Yeah, but there's a difference in the way we played to how you played. Sorry, Karen.
no, it's fine. But I'm just saying, like, if you go 2 more seasons winning nothing, I reckon you lot will start looking side eye Arteta.
Maybe.
Sure. I think it's
Yeah, even the fans
it's
get
normal.
restless.
I
You know
think
what
that would
Arsenal
be.
fans are like.
You think as well, you know what it is? It's even worse now because you're so fucking close.
Yeah,
It's even worse. Do you know what I mean?
You're
Yeah.
literally
You could be right.
sniffing it like.
Yeah, it's not like if years later.
So
you're
how many
finishing
times
eighth.
do you have to
you
sniff
could be right.
somebody's
Do you know what I
bottom
mean?
and then go back?
But
that a good job?
I find it very
Last season,
hard.
was it a point?
Huh?
Was it 1 point?
It was
2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
And I think the season before it was like
It was more than that, though.
I was gonna say it was like
It was wider.
1 or 2
I think
games.
City, but didn't City run away with it? That's,
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
I think
no,
that's
no.
when they went off.
There was one before as one. I think they
But
just ran
talking
away
about
with it.
City, now we drop dead Arsenal.
Hold
So,
on. I haven't even talked
right,
about
yeah?
No,
We're not talking
no,
about
no.
Man City. No,
So-
I'm taking the piss because you like to flipping use of that, yeah? We talked enough about your
Do so, my
Arsenal.
husband would say, do so on Axel.
Right?
No,
Oh, good Lord have mercy.
Can we go on, finish it?
I'm not saying nothing now.
Great.
Finish.
I didn't
Finish
say
it.
about Arsenal. Lou was asking a question which I was answering. I did not bring up
Okay,
Arsenal.
fair enough.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you off. We're going to talk about Arsenal then.
Go
No,
on, babes.
yeah,
on
but there's
then.
not much to say other than that.
You won 5-1 the other day.
Well, we won 5-1 against a team that has not lost at home for over a
Who
year.
are you playing?
Sporting.
Sporting.
Oh,
Who
that's-
beat up
that's-
Man
yeah,
City
yeah,
4-0.
yeah.
Right. But, they have not lost at home.
I think you've
in
got to be easy with that. They beat up City because some of the teams you've lost to, Liverpool smacked. So you've got to be easy
No,
with that.
I'm just listen. I can talk
know
about.
what?
They did beat up City.
This
They
time-
beat up
but
City.
that-
I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
but
I
at
didn't
the
say they beat
moment,
up. They beat up
We're
City.
going to talk. We're going to
But-
get there because
but-
you know, like I'm
But
gagging.
what I want to say is that now we've got our players back, and now we've got Kingpin back, which is Odegaard.
Yeah, man,
Right.
he's changed
You
up everything
see-
for sure.
Made the difference.
When I
Yeah,
watched
the
us
difference
play,
is so
Forest,
yeah.
I expected us to beat Forest on
Was
Saturday,
Odegaard, he was back when you played Chelsea.
but it was his first
It was
game
his
back.
first.
Alright,
It was his first
you
game
know,
back.
It'd be good
Yeah.
to see the return again.
Yeah.
Hold on, what was the score for that?
2-2.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
And to be honest with you, we should have won that. They
We
weren't.
we had the chance right in the last 9 members of the game.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Fair.
But the game itself,
The overall
I think a draw
performance.
was a fair result.
I
I said that to you.
absolutely a fair
I
result.
said, I don't think
but
you should have won
I was
it.
more frustrated with my team because I'm like, they're not even at full strength, man.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what I
That's
mean?
a
Yeah,
shout.
you did
Arsenal.
say that. You were
Yeah,
saying
no,
that.
this is-
Yeah.
that's a shout. That's a shout.
But Jackson's been
But he,
doing
yeah,
all right.
Well
you
done to
know,
him.
yeah,
He's not
yeah,
getting my
he-
love so much.
but he,
Loving the crepe, by
but
the way.
since
darling.
he,
I just saw them. Sorry, Mel. Carry on. It's not nice, is it?
Don't you the same
Treat people as you wish to be treated.
Go on, you're happy, you're happy.
Yeah. I think for me, it wasn't even that. I mean, it was good that it was Sporting because actually our away record in Europe, we hadn't won an away game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was more than just going to a team that hadn't
Have you not
lost.
played Sporting yet?
I don't think they are going to play Sporting.
In this round?
I don't think so.
Oh, at all? Or...
Not in this league
okay,
thing.
fine.
I don't think
At all,
so.
no.
Oh, okay, fine.
I actually don't
I
understand
kinda
how
like
the
the
So
new
where are
format,
you
you
lot
know?
now? How many more games before we start going to...
I think it's
it's
2 more,
now-
innit?
two-
Two more,
Oh,
three
you're
more.
still sitting pretty.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Where are
Very
you
pretty.
lot?
Pretty
We
at the
are
top,
we
it
are
is.
in
Pretty
the
big.
automatic.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're
that's
in
good.
the automatic now. We were down before.
We're not far
So it
from
was-
the automatic.
You're-
Of relegation.
Oh, Europa.
I'm sure I looked and you was like 24th.
Oh, it's 12 now. We're 12, babes.
I know you won. That's right. Okay.
Listen, that's
But
why
So
you
you
still
go,
in the
you'll
knockout.
go knockouts.
You're in the knockout
to
place.
qualify to the
qualify,
last
yeah.
16. It happens simultaneously. Same what happens in Champions League happens
Yeah. But you're not in the automatic.
You're not in the
no,
automatic.
We're
No.
not. Did you what I
You'd be in
just
the
said?
playoffs, right?
Did you what I said?
No.
We're not far off the
No,
knockout.
but what she's asking is, so you lot...
That's
do
what I'm
knockouts.
asking. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm
And
asking.
when?
it's the
In two
same
more
format,
games?
isn't it? The top first 8 go through.
Yeah.
Automatic. That's why I'm asking you. Are you in the
We're in number 12, so which means we don't automatically go through.
Right,
correct?
And how many more games until you know for sure? Is it 2?
How many more games? 2 left.
I think it's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
One of the two.
I
Yeah.
think so.
So
yeah.
potentially you could go into 8th.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we're not because now I'm understanding the new format better now.
Yeah,
That's what
fine.
I'm saying. Now I know that the top 8 automatically go through. Then
Yep.
you have whatever
So
between.
question, sorry, before we move on. So top 8 go through. Do the last, is it 4?
No, isn't it the last
Is
8?
it last 8.
And,
But
Like
they play
automatic
against it.
out.
Yeah.
It's out.
Yeah.
It's out.
Okay,
And then you have
but-
playoffs.
And do they do the playoffs before the top 8 continue?
I
think so because they have to.
Because then we
know
have to
who
work
they
out who
know
we're
is-
gonna play.
Yeah,
We're
cool,
playing,
yeah.
yeah.
So
For the
yeah,
final 16.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it feels now that we're back. Now we've got our players back, and it was a game against Forest actually, which I thought we would win, but I thought it'd be a struggle because Forest had been flying, and Forest didn't have a shot on target.
So they were shit.
They were basically
I think they were just having a good moment. You know when you're just having a little good ride?
yeah, but we
That came to a stop.
Yeah.
But you
your
lot have got
game.
to figure out what to do with Odegaard or without Odegaard because
Well, I think if it were just Odegaard, it might have been. But we had so many injuries. As Mikel said, when you're in training and you've only got 12 first-team players, so who you're training against are the
know,
under
I
21s,
wouldn't
the under
know.
23s. He said just before the Forest game, we had 19. You could see the difference because now we're training with
yeah.
and so we had all those players out. So I think it then becomes a bit difficult. I think if it was just Odegaard by himself, we probably would have
Then
been
it goes
fine.
back, and that's a good question because it then answers, and I think it's in every team you're going to have certain key
Well, Man
players.
City, Rodri.
And this is where I'm going
Well,
with
I
it.
thought that was the
Man
same
City
for
Rodri.
us, but I
That's
realised
exactly
it's not.
where
I
I'm
thought
going
ours
with it.
was Mr. Palmer, but he might as well have not been on the pitch. Last
But it's
few games.
Mate,
no, but
yeah,
it's
he's
often
Because,
like.
and then for when you have
He's
more
so
than one, because
quiet,
Man
man.
City, Rodri, and he won Ballon d'Or.
But the thing is, you got
little
Rodri,
bit,
you got Walker, who looks like he's lost his legs.
Right,
Right.
Because
Because I'm watching,
the other day,
I'm watching man run past him
Past
like
him, yes.
No, just let these lot just.
So
No,
That's
but
what-
one thing, I want to talk about Salah, innit?
I know.
What about?
No, but
No.
I just asked to think if you've done Liverpool yet.
Oh no, we haven't. Okay, yeah. So
Let's go to Liverpool. We can talk about teams that we don't support after.
no. Sorry, I think it's before we move on. It's effing fantastic that City are losing.
Do you know what? I'm trying not to be too gleeful, but
Oh,
I am.
No.
You have to. You gotta.
I'm
Yeah.
so humble, and then
And then what happens?
and then
No,
5
listen,
games
I swear
on
I'm
the
not
trot.
right in-
You
Can I
ain't
just
saying
say
nothing.
something? Can I just say something?
Five.
Five
The man's
games.
got judge on him. The man said, "Be humble, eh?
Wait,
Be humble."
Wait.
He said to our manager.
Yeah.
Did you
a lot.
see Pep's hair forehead?
yeah, Jesus, and
Head
it's got
scratch
down
off his
no-
The
forehead.
nose, everything.
So fucked to the point where I thought.
And he
wait.
apologized, didn't he? Because he was like, he made
But-
that joke about
yeah,
he was
but-
very
I
good about
calmed down.
self-harming.
Yeah.
but
And then,
I
and then he
yeah.
apologized afterwards and said the following day and said that he meant no offense.
I reckon if
to
he
it.
had hair, he would have been pulling it out.
Well, clearly he
It
was
would've
trying to
gone,
pull out his head.
Clearly, but
Whatever little bit he had.
But
Scratches.
apparently he's never, ever
No, he's
had
never
this.
he's never lost 6
in
games
all
in
the
a row.
games,
In
all his management career.
has it been flat out losses or some of them been draws? One of them was draw, isn't it? One of them was a draw. The rest others was losses.
6 losses. in
No,
all
when he drew
competitions.
against
The last game.
the last game was a
that
draw.
it. Yeah,
They, all of them have been
Yeah,
losses.
but forget all the draws. We're not talking about that. 6 losses is what we're focusing on.
Yeah, forget the draw.
No,
Draw
but
is
it's-
because
you
they
know
got
what, though?
yeah.
They've lost 6 times. This
You
is
know
the
what?
6th
They haven't
loss.
lost 6.
That's what they said.
No, this is
Is
because
it
it's a
just
draw.
lost?
Do you know what?
Both.
Including the Kariba Cup
Yeah,
where
yeah,
he went
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
competitions, in all competitions.
Because
That's what I
otherwise they'd be a
said.
lot lower in the Premier League.
No,
than
no,
6
no.
losses,
In
so.
all, no, God, no. In the
Yeah.
Premier League, if they lost 6 times, I mean, bloody
I'll
hell.
be sitting
I'll
pretty,
be celebrating.
They'd be down with Man U.
But yeah, so for me,
You know
as
that
a Man
one,
United
don't you?
fan, I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, we're all the way down to 12th, and it's cool.
I was about to ask her where she was.
No, it's
Oh,
cool.
I was just about to
It's
ask.
not a problem. And I know City, I'm not ruling them out.
No, I don't think
Okay?
you can.
You can never rule them
You
out.
can't.
But all I'm saying is, right now,
It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful
he
sight.
does. Because I don't know what's going
and
wrong.
also,
No.
do you know what? Can I just add? I'm gonna. and
He's
this
got
is
an
shade.
aging squad.
This is even
One of
yes,
these has
but
got an
this is
aging
shade
squad.
to you, Mel. That City are not great right now, and I'm glad a team that can go and take it all the way and actually win the Premier League is sitting pretty with what 6 points, 8 points ahead,
It's 9.
9 points ahead.
9 points.
Because I don't think
keep checking it,
Arsenal. If
Diana.
Arsenal was sitting, I mean, Arsenal had the chance last season and it didn't happen. So Liverpool, go and
It's
do
all
your
right.
thing. Go and do
It's
your
all right.
We have
thing.
to,
Troward.
we have
Please
to. We
go
have
and
to.
do your thing
Yeah,
because
mate.
others just don't know how to do their thing.
Okay.
That thing.
Next.
You go for it.
Oh, Brighton's playing 9.
Yeah, Brighton. What's it?
It's all right.
Brighton. Somebody I can't even remember.
I miss being
Brighton.
there, girls. It's been a minute, innit?
Southampton. Yeah. What did you say, Baz?
So if
I
they
miss
draw,
being
they
there.
go above us.
Who?
Southampton. Brighton.
Brighton.
I was going to say Southampton.
Who
man,
Brighton
in the-
playing?
Southampton.
Southampton.
Oh, they
we
probably
kinda
win
need
that.
They're
huh?
playing tonight, right?
Yeah, they're
Right
playing
now.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the
score,
score?
Lou?
Oh, it's just
0-0.
started 0-0.
Oh,
8
okay.
o'clock.
8 o'clock kickoff. Right.
Yeah. So if Brighton, if they draw their game, they go above us. If they lose, they go back to where they came from.
And if they win, they go above you, I guess.
I think
Obviously.
they even go above City.
Arsenal?
Is it?
Where's City then?
It's 23 points. So if they won, they'd get 2 more. Yeah, they'd go above City. They go. If they win,
If
they'd
Brighton win.
they'd get 2 more points.
Oh,
so they'd go above.
yeah, they go
This
above.
manager,
yeah.
these young
Man.
managers are talking. I tell you, changing your guards. It's been talked about. It's nice to see, though.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
really
we ain't got
is.
no old codgers.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. For all the shit we're chatting, yeah, this season is interesting.
It's
That's
very,
what I'm
very
saying. It's
interesting.
lit. It's
Very,
lit.
very
It is
interesting.
interesting. But this is what I
It's
love
very
about the Premier
interesting.
League.
Very, a lot of new managers.
Do you know what I
Yours,
mean?
mine, yours.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
mad, actually.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
First season. Let's see who come up.
But for me, it's I love how the Nottingham Forest, who you know the little side,
Yeah.
will shock you.
Agreed.
I was very surprised to see Crystal Palace in the bottom 3.
I know. You know what?
They have been poor,
They've
though.
been
But
very,
look,
very,
considering
very
last
poor.
season, it's very surprising.
Yeah. They lost.
Right,
What's
but
the
they have
name?
been poor.
I
I
really
don't
that
know
little
which
boy.
manager's working for them.
Who's
Nah.
that? Where's Rude go? Not Rude. Where's Van Nistelrooy gone?
Yeah, Leicester City's
Leicester.
been
That was
appointed.
Leicester.
I think he's going to do well.
I hope so. It's a good
I
team to
think
go
it-
to.
Yeah, you know, I like Leicester for some reason.
No,
I
but
like.
even
I
Van
do.
Nistelrooy-
I do.
Why do you nothing?
Well, I don't dislike them. I just not.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
not
kinda-
someone that
I'm there. Do you know what? They excited me when
When they won the
When they
league.
come, yeah, when
Right,
they
I
do what they
loved how
do.
they
Still like
played.
backing them.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It was fast paced.
Especially when they did it, because it would have been Tottenham if not Leicester, and I was so happy.
Oh my gosh!
I like
yes,
it
they picked-
because-
oh my days,
What's
they
that?
picked Tottenham to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, Tottenham must have been kicking themselves. Whoa!
It's only 8 points clear now.
8 points clear from where?
20 from the next person. It's only 8 points clear.
I'm-
It was 9 the other day.
Okay.
I'm-
I mean, you don't want to tell how many points we're off. Fucking hell.
Let me look at your goal difference.
Wait, let me not give you a joke. So this is how I don't think my team's that great. And
It's
respectfully,
better than last season. Your goal
no,
difference
no,
minus.
no, no. You're gonna agree with what I'm gonna
Comments.
say. So they said, so with the new manager, do you think Man United can fight to get in the top 4?
Oh.
Top 4. I looked. Wait, no. Someone was asking. They're talking between themselves. I can't remember what I was watching. To the point where I went, hell, motherfucker, no.
I reckon.
That's wishful
What
thinking.
you doing? What you smoking?
They better stay in the
Sub 10
top
would
10.
be, yeah, sub 10
Exactly.
would be good. And I think sub 10
Right
is
now.
realistic because all you need to worry
And
about,
that's what I'm saying.
all they
And
got to focus
imagine,
on is getting themselves right. Like,
Yeah.
playing, yes, you're
if
playing
they
the Prem,
finish
but
6th,
just get
7th,
yourself
if
right.
they finish 5th,
Boom.
I'll take
Oh my
it.
gosh,
I
you'd
will
be
take that.
winning the
But
Premier League at that
reason
point.
being, going back to what we're saying, Chelsea are playing good. What did you say, Tina? What did she say? I didn't Wait, I missed it.
She goes, 5th. You've been in the Premier League, but like,
Do you know what?
But you know what?
no, she is.
But the point is, I see even that being a stretch. Because
That
you
is
got
a
your
massive
top 5. I mean, finishing 5th. Or even
Mate.
6th. And I say that because you got your Villas, you got Chelsea, right? You
But
got
Villa's been pretty
Brighton.
poor.
got Tottenham as well, you know.
You got Tottenham, exactly.
Tottenham's got no
Liverpool,
consistency.
obviously.
Yeah, but they always seem to
regardless.
sneak in there. Let's be honest.
Somehow, yeah, they just seem to sit
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, they
right,
do.
sit there, right there.
Yeah, but regardless, they do no
Like,
consistency.
how
But
do
the
you-
girls are
but they
making a
always
valid
sneak
point because
it
where
in.
did they finish at the end of the season?
No, but how do you beat
They finished
Man
fifth,
U
no?
for
Fifth,
Man City
yeah,
4-0
And then
and then draw with Roma?
Yo,
did they draw yesterday?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
That-
but
I thought
you
they
could
won
say
it.
the same
It
for
doesn't matter.
any team, no, Mel.
No,
least
but
they
I
didn't
think
lose.
that's different. Again, every match is different, right?
And the game
Every
before that,
is
they
different.
lost. They lost to Ipswich at home.
Yeah, but Mel, you said
They gotta start somewhere.
How did you lot
I
get
can't speak
smacked
about
by
that
who was it?
particular
Bournemouth.
Is that wow?
But we had 10 men.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Yo,
point
my
was you
friend,
got
stop
smacked.
living on that
You
10
got
men.
smacked.
But it's
You
true
did.
though. Because
Listen,
no,
You
you
know
know
what?
what?
I'm
I'm
going to do a Roy
just
Keane.
didn't
I'm going to
lose.
do a Roy Keane. Roy Keane says, what does he say?
Roy
That was
Keane's
the
an
game.
arsehole.
That
You really
was the
gonna quote Roy Keane?
That's like me sitting there telling you. You
I'm trying to make
you
sure
that's why you someone then, fam.
teams with 10 men have gone on one
We've
game.
already had this
Exactly.
conversation
stop
when you
chatting
said
about how
actually
we had 10 men, 10 men.
Your man should have been probably the same said thing, and he didn't get sent off, and we did.
Let's not live in the past. Listen.
You see, so now we have it on the podcast. We have it on the podcast that we can replay, and now you're gonna
I
ask
backed
me.
you on that one, dude.
That's what I'm saying to you, and now you're questioning me.
No,
say,
but
what?
Anyway,
if
listen.
you lot are not disciplined enough, it's not our problem. It's not
Who's
anybody's
chatting
problem.
to you, Bridget?
I am chatting to you though.
Do you know what I'm saying? When she kept on using Bruno every bloody game, you didn't hear us
We're
saying
all
How deep was this shit anyway?
When you lot
what's the
they
time?
Bruno,
Yeah.
Bruno
I
had
lost
never
the
been
loss.
sent off, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, dude, why go on?
Mate,
What's
he
going
wanted
on?
he wanted to show on his own. He didn't want to grab all them.
Yeah,
I mean, he
didn't want
just
to
did
have
that
the
too
teams.
much.
Bruno,
I don't know what he was playing at, but every game we say
Respect.
about this.
Yeah, they must have built him an ensuite right now, so he's
Anyway,
on.
Liverpool.
Yes,
What's
my
going on,
baby.
my boy? I think he's being treated badly.
Who, Salah?
And I think he's
oh,
got
because of
every
the contract
right.
they're delaying it.
Yeah, and I think he's got, like, was it Jamie? And I was like, Jamie, shut the fuck up.
Oh, when was this?
He said the other day, and what I'm really upset about is
He needs to be
Mo,
concentrating
because he
on
needs to
the-
be concentrating on this and making it. I'm not like, no, shut up. And I'm gonna
But-
tell you why I
but
said.
why
Basically
is he
saying that
coming
he
for him?
shouldn't be doing chatty patty about his contract.
Why not? It's his
Thank
contract,
you.
no?
And even Dom was
'Cause
like,
it's
oh, that's just the way of the things. And I'm like, okay, well, he's doing
Disturbing
what he
the
has
team.
to do to make sure. Because without
And tell
him,
him, said things change.
and furthermore, without him, they wouldn't be sitting where they're sitting.
No,
right now,
I mean, he's-
Mo Salah should have had a Ballon d'Or by now. I personally feel.
Oh,
like.
I kind of
No, I do.
That
I'm
was like,
sorry. I do.
listen,
I
I'm
do.
not- I'm
I
not
think he's
gonna-
very, very, very
Underrated.
I would go so far as to say I think he's the best player in the Premier League at the moment. That's just my
Yeah,
opinion.
I
on it.
think
But that's your
he's
opinion. That's my
probably-
opinion on it.
I don't
yeah?
think so.
Actually, he's
No, I
probably
disagree.
one of the
think.
top.
No,
I
I think
think
he
he
is.
I think he's in the top 2-3, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's the
No,
best
well,
three.
for me,
Who's the best
for
then at the
me,
minute?
I think he's the best player in the Premier League.
Let's have
And
a
that's
see.
fine, because that's why opinions, you know,
That's
we've all
opinions,
got
isn't
them,
it?
innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Like if he was a free agent,
You get him.
so
take
who's
him,
your,
yeah.
who do
Booting him out
you
already.
think? So who's your
like
team?
apparently
coming
everyone's
back
talking
to
about
you.
Saudi for him. I'm like, nah, fuck.
No. That's a waste, man. You don't.
is,
Not
it's a
just
waste.
yet. Don't do
Yo,
that.
I was
Don't
watching
do
the
that.
Saudi documentary
Don't
on
do
Netflix,
that.
you know? That Saudi Pro League, it was alright, actually.
Let's just. Can we keep on Liverpool, please?
Yeah,
Forget
speaking of
Saudi.
that, basically
Sunday
Jamie
there,
was saying.
Miami.
Get the name right first.
What she say? Basically, Jamie's saying he shouldn't be distracted from what they've got to do by talking about his contract. Situation. And the thing is, the man was asked the question,
And he answered the
and he
question.
answered,
He answered the
the question. That's
question.
the first thing. Secondly, I feel like, you know, if you think you're valuable enough, you've got every right to say, I don't know why I'm going with my contract.
Why they
and
do
you know
that?
what?
Yeah.
In a way, it's good because now other teams are going, oh,
You
Yeah.
not been
What?
contact?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
But
have a
trust
sniff.
me,
Yeah,
enough
let's have
people
a
be coming
sniff.
in for Mo
and if
Salah.
you're not going to treat him well, and I know he's getting older, but if you're not going to treat him well or let him have some security, and things they're trying to be.
When is it?
They're
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to do
summer.
Yeah,
Summer.
and they're trying it because what they're trying to do is keep him engaged until the end of the focused until the end
Until
of
their
the
season.
But that's mean.
No, that's out of order. So what? You telling me you're gonna just not have chats with me, and then we're gonna wait till the season's
But
done,
he is in a position
and then
of
we're
power.
gonna negotiate?
Absolutely.
Of course
Well,
he
he
is.
does.
He
Absolutely.
can chat
course.
to clubs
Anybody.
from January.
And I think that's why he said
Yeah.
what he said. That's why he answered the question. Basically saying, listen, no one's
Well,
chatting
I'm
to me.
sorry,
Come chat to me.
Jamie. Sorry, Jamie. That's a dumb.
And
that's
apparently
a
At
very
the end of the
stupid
day,
comment.
the only person you have to worry about is you one, you know.
And apparently Jamie's been told by the Liverpool fans not come to Anfield. Why?
Well, after
Because
that.
why? Because he dissed that Salah.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's
is
fair
it?
enough.
But because
There
of
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I get it, right? Because that's why when you're explaining it, Lou, I hadn't heard it, but I'm like, and then Mel, for what you've just said as well, that in January he can talk.
to
So
be-
hello, we're not. We're
To
6
be
weeks
honest,
away.
to be honest, for me, right, footballers they can be cutthroat too, right? If they want to get a better deal go somewhere else for a better deal. We know they do that as
I
well.
don't think Salah's that guy.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that's footballers in general. I don't know what Salah's like. I don't know him.
I think his
I don't know what
management
his
are more like
agents
that
like.
than
I
him.
don't
Yes,
know.
that's the
I
thing.
don't know
His
what his
agents
agents
are.
like. I don't know what his managers like. So I don't know. And I'm not gonna comment. You know, I mean, everybody's teams has their own contracts to deal with. I just think
did a lot of blinking. There. I was like,
You started blinking with that.
So I just think, you know what? That's Liverpool. I think Liverpool generally tend to be pretty good with the
I
way
think
they
if
do. They manage their
No,
contracts.
but I also feel
blah
like if
blah
they
blah. So they
commit-
know why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
they
but
know.
no, I just they might know, but I don't think it's
still,
fair.
I think it's
if you
yeah.
commit
You gotta.
to him, he will commit to you. He
Yeah.
gives me them vibes.
yeah.
And
know
he
what I
loves being at Liverpool. He loves playing in the Prem, and I think it's just a shame that they are just like longing up the whole contract talk. Get it over and done with, so he can concentrate, and then he could also concentrate on on our team
Whichever
and
way
whatever.
it is,
Let's
tell
just
him what I want.
just let me
Even
know.
just saying we're gonna maybe one more season.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
a
Let him know
conversation.
what
Don't
you
just
want.
keep
No,
the
it's
door
true. I think
closed.
you should have a
Have a conversation
conversation at
that
this
kind of I know where
And
I'm at,
he
and you know
doesn't
where I'm
seem
at.
like the type. If you said we're only going to renew you for more season, he don't seem like the type that will just take his foot off the gas.
And
He
say
just
you know
doesn't.
what?
no,
There
because he
was-
loves the game.
Talking-
Yeah.
As we're talking about Salah, I'm sure weeks ago or a little while ago, there was an article that came out, and it was the truth about Klopp and Salah.
Oh, what
Did
happened? They
anybody?
didn't
No,
get
I
on.
didn't see that.
No, so and I saw it on Sky Sports News at 10:30. They do back pages of the newspapers, and it was a headlight, like the truth about what. I would love to know. I just wondered if you guys had
See, you got
gotten
an
into it or
insight?
not.
Nope,
So
I'd not even seen it.
And what about Trent and
Because
the
I'd
other
really
one?
like to
They
know.
still haven't. I think they're all on the same boat.
I've heard Van
Virgil.
Dijk is about to sign his contract.
Probably, yeah. That was,
Van Dijk.
but then no, he hasn't.
But
Van
Trent-
Dijk showed
Ice.
what's his face and Mbappe
Oh,
was it
man.
no Rudiger? Sorry, it was Rudiger.
Oh, for real.
Even Van
Sorry.
Dijk pushed him.
Rudiger plays on the same team
Yeah.
as Mbappe.
Mbappe,
It was
yeah.
Van Dijk.
It was Van Dijk who
Now,
pushed
when
him, and then he
flipped-
flipped over.
Did too
Man's
much.
legs were up there doing all
But do
sorts.
you know what Rudiger though? Rudiger gives me jokes.
Rudiger's
He
too
saves
funny.
the
He's
ball.
very comical.
Like,
very
I've
comical.
got to say though, respect to your boys for
Yeah, man.
badding up, mate. Real Madrid, badding
But they
them up.
also had
Listen.
a lot of injuries.
Forget that.
No, I'm
Real.
just saying, yeah.
They did.
They did.
Yeah.
They did, but
Even
No,
without
but
the
you guys
injuries-
were great. You
but
guys
even
were
without the
good.
injuries, they've been playing badly.
No.
yeah,
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
they've got a lot of issues. They've got a lot of
of
Oh no, they
issues
do.
in
Sorry.
the
They,
locker room.
The way Mbappe
Yes.
plays.
In the
They-
locker room,
It's
it is
not even in the
bad.
office.
have
It's
lost
not.
all
Boardroom.
3 in the Champions League. The last
Yeah.
3. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, they have been.
There's something.
Yeah.
There's something nasty going on. over
You
there.
see how
They need to
Let's
fix
be
up.
good.
it doesn't look like Bellingham and Rudiger, whatever
Rudiger.
Rudiger. They don't seem to speak to Mbappe. So Mbappe is almost like is the outsider
Yeah.
looking in, and you can't have players
Did you
of that
see-
But he's
Quality.
still
quality.
working.
It's so horrible.
That's the worst part is he's still
trying.
working.
Yeah,
He is.
He's
If that's
still
the
trying.
case, I've got to rate Mbappe
It's-
then,
it's-
because
yeah,
if that's
that's
what he's getting.
No, but then Mbappe refuses to pass to
Vinicius
Vinicius
Junior.
Junior.
So
There's
Although
always,
the
like
last
you
game
said,
they
there's
played-
They
nothing.
played better.
in
and they
the
had
in the
Ballon d'Or. I mean, not Ballon d'Or. The
Champions League.
no in the
Oh, their league.
La Liga.
La Liga.
Sorry, yeah.
the goal that Mbappe scored.
Was given
Vinicius
to him.
Junior crossed
But
it.
Was a
it
pass.
should have
Yes.
No,
never,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the last. That was the
but
last one I saw.
equally, it should have. It doesn't matter. You
I
gotta think
agree,
about the
like,
team,
all of that.
the
Do you
fans.
know what I
It don't
mean?
matter.
Egos,
Do you want to win
egos,
or
Lou.
prefer to lose?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
literally
egos.
a lot.
If it's
It's
a difference between winning
egos.
and losing, do you want to be in a team that's losing or do you want to pass
But
the finish?
thank you.
Yeah.
Let's play
Yeah,
as a
but-
team. If
but-
you
but
don't,
you're-
but you know what? And this is why, as we talk about that, I respect Shearer back in the day. I respect the ballers back in the day because
They
not
hate- you would
Shearer,
know they hate each other.
Sheringham and is it Andy? No, and Dwight York.
Yeah, did he get on?
But you could never
Never tell,
have felt
yeah.
it. All these years, I didn't have an inkling until I watched that documentary on
That's
United.
how it should be.
But that's what I'm saying.
There
And
was,
you know
no,
what?
there was always sniffers in the newspaper. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even
okay.
so,
What we're
But
saying
what
is
I'm saying
they
is,
on the
yeah,
pitch,
on the
they
pitch you would never
played.
know.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You don't have to like each other,
Outside.
no.
No.
That's
Do
it.
you like all your colleagues?
No,
No.
exactly. But you
No.
were.
Do your job.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
It'd be unacceptable not
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. No. for
And
real,
that's
for
the
real.
bottom line, and you're like getting paid a shitload of money on top of it.
But
And
yeah,
the thing is,
your boys
But
though.
what made it worse is we're losing because of it.
And this
It's
is what I'm
different if we're
saying.
winning, but
No,
we're losing.
You're
Are you
losing,
alright?
mate.
it's pathetic.
Imagine being a gaffer for that, knowing.
But your
you
boys
lost
though,
because these two don't want to pass to each other.
What boys? Liverpool.
they're doing
they
well.
did good.
Yeah,
Props
man.
to them
Yeah,
right
they
now.
are.
Bellingham, we kept him closed. 0 passes, 0 touch. He had 0. Nothing was on. Yeah, man. Liverpool,
Onslaught, your manager.
Bradley Connor. I'm sorry. I know you don't rate him, but that boy, That game. Oh my God.
good.
Bradley Connor, my man of the match. He was
So
fantastic.
do you know how Tina was watching the game?
Yeah, on the phone.
I was like this.
She WhatsApped me. No,
was
she
in my
video
house.
called me
Why was
on my phone. I tapped
my
my
system
phone
was down.
to face
Oh,
the
bless
TV.
you.
Yeah, mate.
Had to put on the
bless
tripod
you.
Yeah.
and position it
That's love that is.
and let
Tell
her
me
watch
about it.
the
That's
game.
love that is.
Tell me
And
about
that is
it.
how Tina watched
Yeah,
the
mate, I
game.
was
Do you
in
know
the
what?
house.
Back to Real, just slightly. Part of me wants it to fall apart, you know.
For sure.
I'll tell you why. Because I
Well,
want to break up them fuckers. Listen, on paper, that's a bad boy team.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it is a
yeah.
bad boy team.
I want Bellingham
course.
to come back to. I've been telling you before. Bellingham
Where is
needs
he
to
gonna
come back
go?
to come to the Premier League.
He's not going to come right
I
now.
want him to come back.
No,
man. Come
exactly. He's
back.
not going. They're
not
not
gonna
letting
come
him
back
go.
Come, they should.
But you see, the thing for me, my Spanish side's Madrid, so I'm just sitting here just listening.
But for me, I'd break up that team local piece. Just
I would love to know where Mbappe could go and actually flourish.
I don't want to
because
win in my team.
Nah, he
I know.
stinks, man.
I wouldn't want him.
This is
in
it.
us.
It's
That is
like-
the thing. But it's like, okay,
When he was at
He's
PSG,
overrated.
he was like the sporting director. He'd all choose transfers. Now,
Do you know where he would have fit back in the day? Obviously, it's a different era.
Chelsea.
United. Because you had spare star boys back in the day. Like they
could have hampered him a little bit.
Which day? And which manager?
it would have had to be under Alex, man.
This is
It
would have been a
This is
Fergie
why
Yeah, it has to be a Fergie team. Fergie would have grabbed him up in his chest
exactly, right on the pitch.
and give him haggis to eat.
Yo,
Because Fergie would have been like, boy.
They're big
Yeah, for
egos, and
sure.
they just played the game.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Fergie was not having it. This
Mate,
is
he
what
was
I'm
tough,
talking
you
about.
know.
But you know
He
what?
was
Fergie was
something
so
else.
good at individually putting his arm around a player and as a team as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Man management individually, he was brilliant
Except
at
for the
that.
one time when he did kick the boot in Beckham's face.
That's fine because he was pissed
He
off.
calmed
It's
down
like, you
though,
know,
didn't he?
the point is,
Yeah, he
calmed
survived
down,
that.
didn't he? Yeah, but and he didn't snitch.
And he didn't stick.
Nope,
But
never
I
said
didn't
nothing.
snitch. But do you
Never
know why
said
that
nothing.
happened? Because of exactly what we're talking about, right?
get too big for your
Discipline, the
boots.
whole thing. You're not. I mean, this is football. You're not bringing that shit. The
Yeah.
pop star in.
But what I liked about it is Beckham didn't say a fucking word.
No.
No.
He had a stitch
That's
though.
his, that's
He
the
didn't say a
boss.
fucking
That's
word.
the gaffer.
Yeah, mate.
I read
Keep
it in his
it
book.
indoors,
It's only when I
mate.
read
Keep
his
it
book, I
indoors.
read it in his book. I was just like, okay.
Keep it indoors,
I
man.
don't
The
imagine how he
gaffer
felt.
kicks the
Man.
head.
But in that
the
minute,
big,
he
sorry,
licked
the-
him and then he saw blood.
No, the
Like,
hairdryer, wasn't it? The
Shit.
hairdryer.
No, it was a football boot.
Oh, it was a football
No,
boot.
but can you imagine the moment he licked him?
It's
But
like,
then
wow.
big
Ow,
head
and then he saw
right
blood. You know, he was like,
incidences.
shit.
I bet he
Am I
was
gonna
like,
get a loss?
no,
You know
first,
that when you
no,
hear the system
Lou,
little,
Yeah.
no, Lou. First he said because this is
nothing.
because this is baller. I don't think he said shit first. I think he said how many fingers have I got up? And then once he realised he could see,
Yeah, I'm
I
alright.
remember,
I'm not
because
getting
it's not about blinding his baller.
And the thing is, Beckham's was a brand. as well,
Exactly,
So you
this
don't want
is
to
the
ugly
thing.
my like.
So you
I
get
know
a lot,
for a fact
of
gosh.
yeah, mate. Like oh.
But yeah, Liverpool's doing their thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
we do.
Respect
We're
their big
doing
one.
very well.
You are
Yeah,
definitely
respect.
doing
I am-
things that your manager. This is what I was.
Yo.
I said it. I said it before even when he came in. Remember when I was telling you, Mel, and I was saying, I was like, he just gives me a vibe of like. I don't know. There's just that.
There's an
shit.
energy.
I know.
He's
this is
calm.
it,
But
there's
it's
the
a good
energy.
team as well, though. Like he was giving.
No,
yeah, that's what you
No,
said.
no,
Yeah.
I
Good team.
totally agree with you, Lou. But there's many
Like last
managers
season,
who
they
have
didn't
come
deserve to come
in
third.
to a good
No.
team, and they've
Fucked
still-
it up.
they
No,
didn't
but I
deserve
tell you
to come
what. Let,
second.
let me just say something. Last season, Salah, there was a point where he became so garbage towards the
So when-
end.
Yeah,
What,
he
did they
was,
deserve
but
to come
that's
fourth?
because him and Klopp fell out.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, although we were a good team,
Takes it out the equation.
it didn't.
No.
We weren't gelling.
Sorry,
there came
hold
a
on,
point
we're
when
having
we
two conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
weren't
No.
gelling.
That's pure.
Gelling.
yeah.
Gelling.
Go on, say.
Did that? We weren't gelling up to the
last season or season
last season. So although we have a good team who are still together from last season, there was something that was missing. So when this guy has come, he's brought this calmness. He's brought this. They're together. I think the other I don't know when play was stopped. They actually had it together to sort of talk about something. Blah blah blah. That would never happen. Last season didn't happen.
Oh really?
Yeah. So there's
I thought they were quite a
there is
cohesive team though.
not towards the end. You see, we
Okay.
started very
Oh, you know
well.
what? You're right. Actually,
Yeah,
there was a
she's
there
right.
was-
Thank
you're
you.
right,
Where I
you're right, you're right.
where I
Thank
said
you.
You're
There
right.
was.
no.
No, not in their play, in their camaraderie. Don't do that. No, they played really well. I know what she's talking about in terms of towards the end. You could see
Yeah,
there
where
was
I actually
friction.
said, can you tell
can see there
take
was
Salah
friction.
away?
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, yeah,
I
you can
actually
see there was
last season I
friction.
didn't want it.
Yeah.
I didn't want Nunes
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Nothing. Nunes, look at him this season.
Yeah.
He had
loving you. Esther, I said,
I am
so how do you feel
I'm
about
like really
Nunes?
yeah.
I love
like it.
him.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
really
you
do,
love
you
him,
know.
innit?
Still
Yeah.
early doors.
Eh?
Still early doors.
My
Only 12
friend,
games gone.
stop your
Only
early
12 games
doors.
gone.
Mel,
With-
you can
with
say
that.
12 games going, you ain't winning shit.
Okay. Let's see.
And I can run my mouth up because I know we ain't winning shit.
Don't want it.
You know what I mean? You can't rhyme me more.
So
You can't tell me nothing.
Listen, you know when you just like, yeah, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I can just say what I want.
Well, you can say what you want.
And in fairness,
No, I
to you,
know,
think
but
it's
like
'cause she's got a new
confidently,
gaffer as well,
even
so
if,
it's
and
Yeah, she's
without
feeling-
even
she's
caring
feeling
in the
nice,
sense
she's
that you're
feeling
gonna come
nice.
for me.
No, but because we done come for you so
No,
much.
because
there's
I
nothing more we can
agree.
say.
I'm glad you know. It's not, now you just got to wait for the winning days.
All
to
right,
come
so
back.
Sunday, whom do you think Liverpool, Man City?
I think it might be a draw.
Oh, that's who you're playing.
Yes,
Yeah, Sunday.
Lou.
That's why I'm not watching it. I'm not
Our
watching
Liverpool's
it.
going to win.
I'm actually not
Against
watching.
the ideal home shop
What you need to do is get a doll, some pins, stick them.
and put Man City.
Let me
make a call.
I think you need a goat head.
I would
And
be
go visit the
surprised.
That's what I mean.
I
Yeah.
would be
She
very
needs to go Pogba.
surprised if this is the game that they turn it back on. I'd be really
I-
surprised.
See, the
Man
thing is
City.
that we've lost.
I'd be
We
really
don't have
surprised.
Konate. Konate's injured.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
injured?
he
Yeah,
said
and
today.
also Bradley Connor's got hamstring
Shit, what's
Yeah.
wrong with Kanate?
knee.
He took a knock.
Because I
The
saw
other
him
day,
go
somebody
down
dropped.
at the end
Yeah,
of the
somebody
game.
dropped him.
That's it.
Yeah, at the Madrid game, literally at the end.
Yeah, because I thought that he sat down after the whistle had gone.
No, it was
You
during
played the full game.
It happened at the end of the
it-
game.
End of the game.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Completely. I just can say now. I can see glasses. So we're wearing glasses. What happened? Because, you know,
I'm like, what are we
somebody
talking
was
about?
coming for us.
No, that's right. The whole
And
time she's
I've
talking
just
there, because I was trying to look
seen
inside
them.
You see my-
Fuck me there. Think about it.
Like you, let's see yours. Let's see how thick yours is.
Mine are big.
Let's see.
No, they're
Look at
not
mine.
fake. 'Cause
My
they're just-
prescription is negligible. I've got.
But I can still see a glare.
astigmatism.
Oh, you got a stigma?
I've got astigmatism, so everything keeps glaring. That's more the problem.
You got who?
Astigmatism.
It means pupils shaped.
But my eyeball is shaped
Yeah.
like a rugby ball rather
I've got
than
one.
round. So when light, it never used to bother me, but when light comes back into my, you'll see stuff light come back in your eye, goes back at a straight line. Me, it splays.
Yeah.
So it means that when I'm driving, all these lights.
Oh, the lights are just.
yes,
oh,
and I
okay.
can't see.
The number plates.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like someone's literally shaking it. Like
Really?
that. Like I can make it out, but
But you also have to remove your head.
like,
But I love them.
but I would say for the last 4 days, I haven't worn them. Like, I've been able to see fine.
So then
Is
do you
it?
think wearing them is helping?
you know what? That's probably a good shout. Actually, yeah, you're probably
because you're
right.
wearing
Okay.
them, so
You're
then you're
probably
not
right.
straining
Yeah,
or
you're probably
pressure.
right.
You know what I mean?
But I need to figure out how they're not going to affect my makeup. That's the main reason why I don't wear them that much. 'Cause
But
then
I
it's
like them. They're cute.
On the thingy.
Glasses,
I've
crew.
got to figure out what to do.
Oh.
No, they look good. My sight is fine. In the, it's like in the mornings, it's a bit whoo when I first get up, and
Of
then
course.
towards the evening when I get tired, it's definitely.
Goes.
I'm like, there's times, but that's why I type funny. Remember yesterday when I typed.
Your English.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
what?
Can I just go back to the Man City Liverpool game?
Yeah, go on.
So Konate's out. Bradley's out. So I think Konate's probably a bigger loss than Bradley.
Of course.
Same here.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Let's
just hope,
And he's a big hunk.
yeah.
When you think of
We
Haaland.
needed him.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
needed him.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big hunk. Him and
Yeah.
Van Dijk.
Oh yeah.
Because they're both big.
Yeah, but then you have got Van Dijk in fairness.
Yeah, but who's
gonna be-
beside him
Well, it's gonna have to be Gomez because please don't bring on that one.
Gomez?
Yeah, it can't be.
as a defender, central defender?
It's just gonna have to.
But that's shit.
We don't have anybody.
Well, I'm gonna
We
go
have
for
that
it,
little
then.
boy,
defenders have you got?
18.
Yeah,
that,
what defenders do you have for real?
That tall boy. He doesn't play that well because every time he comes on, he messes up and he gives
Okay.
up. Good.
So defenders that you've got in terms of first team defenders, you've got Konate, you've got Van Dijk.
Van
Who
Dijk.
else?
Nobody else. Girl.
Wow.
You've gone into the season.
Are
with
you
two
serious?
central
Yeah.
defenders.
Well, yeah. Let me
Big
show
boys,
you.
so you're just talking generally speaking.
No, I'm just saying in their
Yeah.
first team squad.
Sorry, as she's picking it up, when I laughed earlier because when you mentioned Haaland, so when they lost the final, I mean when they drew,
Yeah, Maddie was.
did you see his face?
Did he say to them, "Be humble"?
I don't even know about that, but please, when the third goal went in, his face,
You can tell he's.
face was a
I
picture.
can't with you.
His face was like, wait, is this really happening?
To me. Yeah. Not to the team.
Yeah.
To
See that?
me.
We
Was
literally
a
have
picture.
that's the one I'm talking about. Kwanzaa.
Oh,
And he's
Kwanzaa,
Muslim.
yeah.
Oh, no, his picture's not coming up yet.
Oh, okay.
So we
So
literally
you've got
Kwanzaa.
your first team defenders
Not
are
Kwanzaa, it's
That sounds
Kwanzaa.
Ghanaian.
He does sound
Yeah.
Ghanaian.
No, it's not
so you're-
Kwanzaa. It's Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
How is it spelled?
Q
Yes,
Right.
it looks like Kwanzaa.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of a
Q-U-A-N-S-A-R-H.
different one.
You're thinking about Kwanzaa who
Yeah.
plays for
Yeah.
Gerard Amorim.
You know who I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
now.
Sounds
So
Nigerian.
it plays for, is it Palace or it's
Didn't he play in the Euros? Or
yeah, yeah,
something like that?
So
Is
you've
no, it's
got
mixed race.
so you've
no,
got
I guess.
as defenders you've got Konsa,
We got
Kwanzaa,
Yep.
Van
Van
Dijk,
Dijk, Konate.
and Konate.
Yeah.
And that's
As your
it.
three
As
central
your three, your
defenders.
main ones.
Yeah, and then Simicas is from the left. Gomez, probably left as well. Andrew Robertson. Trent.
That's
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't realise
Trent's
that.
back though.
That. Yeah,
But
but
Trent,
he's not
he's
a
still
defender.
not
He's
a
not a
defender.
central
He
defender.
makes up
Just
so
saying
much
Trent-
mistakes
no,
as
no,
well.
no,
Yeah, it's not.
not as a
I
defender.
didn't realise you went into the season with
Yeah.
just three main central defenders.
That's
That's
So it's a
interesting.
tie. It's
That's
a tight
interesting.
one, boy.
that is interesting, guys. Did you see the Roy
Maybe should we not talk about Chelsea first?
Nothing to say.
Okay, let's move on.
No
No,
shade.
but you can talk about Chelsea. We
Quick
can
thing.
come
All
back
right,
to
cool. So
them.
we beat
cannot-
another no-name team the other day. Was it?
Oh yeah,
2-0?
you did. Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
mashed them up. Still
Yeah.
sitting pretty at the top.
Yeah, but what about in the league? Let's not talk about this.
I think. Well, who are we playing this weekend? Leicester.
No,
No, Leicester. Who's playing Leicester,
not playing Leicester this weekend.
Somebody
Aston
else.
Villa. We're playing Villa.
Brentford are playing Leicester this
When are you
weekend.
playing? It's like Monday or something like that. Sunday.
We're
Yeah.
playing
Sunday.
are
Villa.
you playing
So
for
you're
Villa?
1
Where?
o'clock
But
game?
where? The Bridge or at
1:30.
Villa Park?
It's
What's
at home.
another
Stamford
good
Bridge.
day of football?
So that game, I'm not leaving my house.
That's what I'm saying, Liz.
Yeah, so that's a nice game.
That's
Oh,
what
that's a
I'm
nice
saying,
game. You got
Dale.
Chelsea and United.
Yes, and then
Liverpool.
Man City. United. Oh yeah, Everton.
Yeah, United, Everton.
What time
You
is
playing
it?
Everton?
That's my game.
Yeah, they're playing.
But who's on TV?
don't know. I would imagine they're going to put our game on TV.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll tell you who's on TV.
I think they'll be on Sky. Yeah,
On
defo.
Sunday, it will be Villa, Chelsea on Sky,
Yeah, I would imagine so.
and Man City, Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm.
I don't even know what I was going to say before.
I hope we win the Villa game. There's ours to lose. That's quite frank.
So are you checking?
Because
football
Villa
stuff?
haven't really
No,
been on
yeah,
form in the
it's ours
Premiership.
to
I didn't
lose,
think
yeah.
so. So get off your phone
Who
then,
you
innit?
playing?
You guys are
United.
chatting
No,
about
she's
something.
talking football.
And I'm listening.
So you're playing United.
No,
West Ham
We've
United.
got West Ham, yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah, that's yours to lose as well.
I think so. I think we'll win.
Yeah, that's yours to lose.
I think based upon the last two games,
Yeah.
I feel that we'll win quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Who have you got?
West Ham.
Oh yeah, 5:30.
5:30 Saturday.
Yeah, and then I think it will be. I feel now knowing who you've got out.
It's gonna be
I'm
a
now
draw.
thinking that it might well be. I don't think you'll lose,
A draw.
but I feel it could be a draw.
Yeah.
Where
would be
is the
surprised,
game? Where is the game?
It's at Anfield.
Anfield.
I would be surprised if this is the game that City decides to turn up though.
God,
I would be surprised.
But
You
apparently-
wouldn't be surprised.
No, I would be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
I wouldn't be
That's
surprised.
6 games on the trot.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't be surprised.
No,
because
but
this
I
is
wouldn't be
Pep's
surprised
never
if this
gone
is
through
Pep
this.
gets into them too
hard. That this is the point.
This could be the because actually
catalyst.
they're saying that if I mean I don't really
I'd be happy.
Oh, I tell you what,
I'm
I
not
hope
gonna
they
lie, I'd be
lose.
happy if
I
you
hope
did
they
draw or
lose. You better win.
and then we win,
Come
we
on
win
in.
because we need to create some space on that part of the table.
Yeah.
I don't like where how it's
Yeah.
moving. do you
No,
know what I mean?
I ideally I was listening to someone
Yeah,
talk.
you win. Yeah,
and,
you all win.
and they were
yeah.
saying what
Can I ask you a
result
question?
We all win.
Can
What
I
am I
ask you a
talking
question?
about?
How does it work? Because obviously we're at the same points now, same goal difference.
yeah because
you know
we
what?
turned up
No, I
on
feel like
we turned
my
up on
team did it.
But how does that work?
Oh, well, you know, no way.
We all win, didn't it?
if it ended up say
all win.
the
You're
league
bringing
ended
yourself
up
in.
with me, us
forget about
two
Play again.
no us two same 1 and 2 same goal difference
What's it?
same goals
What do they
conceded
look at then after that?
head to heads
Oh, okay, fine.
Wait,
Head to
you
heads.
guys on the same points?
yeah same point same goal difference.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's getting spicy. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
know that
Chelsea
one.
neck and neck. This is what I'm
Everyone's been
saying.
sleeping in Russia now, like, and I'm just here quiet.
Clearly.
I love it when that
Clearly.
happens.
Yeah,
You know when your
clearly.
team's just kind
Quietly.
of silently doing their thing.
Well, we can't because
and
we're winning
nobody's-
badly. Like we just
Do you know
battering
what?
people. Like
Not every day
the
about
only team in Europe who've only conceded 1 goal.
So let me ask you a question. Why are you not watching the City game on Sunday?
Because I'm going to Ideal Home.
She didn't realise that was.
Wow, that's the right day to go to the ideal home.
what she said.
Really?
Perfect.
You know what? I'll find a pub.
silent because
I'll find a pub.
Yeah, I'm not
No,
even-
Tina said that she would. Actually, she's happy she's going because she'd be too stressed. Her blood pressure would be too high.
I don't need
I mean,
it.
I'll be honest
I
with you.
said it's not happening. I know my team. Even if I knew my team, well, again, it's Man United at the minute, right?
She's
But-
should bring us back to Man United.
No,
regularly.
But who am I going to talk about? If it was me and my team's playing a big game like that, do you think I'm going to the ideal home
No.
show? Right,
I
that's
would
the
watch-
point.
I'm
So who
not
did
allowed
you go
to watch
back
it
to? Arsenal.
I would have found a pub.
I would have watched it.
Exactly, man.
I would have found a pub and ducked out and watched that game.
I did that years ago.
I've done it many times.
Same here. When you were years ago, people that I was with, I was like, yeah, see you later, guys. You will find me in the pub.
Yeah.
Champions League final. They booked dinner at
oh,
7:30.
God, children's. Listen,
Yeah,
the
I said, see you later.
I remember the Champions League
I did.
final with Liverpool, Tottenham, the final, and me and V had gone out for a date night. We went to a nice.
Did you make sure you were home in time?
No,
What'd
we
you do?
went to a nice anyway, kind of club dinner thing,
You went
cabaret,
somewhere.
a cabaret. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, the game's gonna start. And then
The
I
moments,
saw
I hate
some
those times, you know.
random man with on his phone.
Oh,
and my
I
man
thought
sat
this-
beside him and chatted to him for the
friends.
whole game and watched the whole game. And Vanessa was sat there
Friends.
chatting to his missus while I was watching the yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, you've got the game. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm really sorry, V. Right? And his missus looked at V and looked at me and she was like, let's chat. Right? And we sat there and we watched the game.
I love it.
I
Yeah.
went to Devon with your text, Dino, Karen. Karen had booked dinner. Champions League final, Man United, Barcelona. At 7:30.
Did you win it? That's a genuine question. That one even shade. That was a genuine question.
You know what?
So on top
No,
of upset,
that was a fan shade.
Lou, so on top of upsetting the people, them they lost. You know what I mean?
We lost. No, we lost because that's when Pep was at Barcelona and Barcelona were running things. But the point I'm making, it wasn't about whether we won or lost.
It's because you were supposed to
The
be out
point
and
was
you
you
went.
don't absolutely.
But this-
I said I'm leaving. I left them at the dinner. I left them at restaurant, and Karen couldn't believe it. They were like, "Is she really going?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going."
But that
You
was
like, we'll find me in the pub.
But,
That's the pub that we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go there.
but the
And I
weirdest
went.
thing
They
is,
found me in
at
there.
least it was your team. What I did to Vanessa wasn't
You
even
weren't even
Arsenal.
your team. Yeah, I did
It
wonder.
was Liverpool, Tottenham.
Oh, it's not about you.
You weren't even Arsenal.
Okay,
Tottenham don't win.
there you
And you
go.
see when Liverpool scored the goal, listen.
You'd have thought she was a
I
Liverpool
you'd have
fan.
thought I was a Liverpool fan. I fucking lost my shit in there. So all the women on the stage were like, "It's all right."
She wants to come on the stage.
You know, it's so amazing. Oh, God.
Trust me, I'll probably be calling
Yeah.
Clara and say, "Can you do the thing again?"
Nah.
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, you're going to hear it from us anyway. We'll be like this.
Yeah, I know.
Liverpool's 1-0 down.
Typing up.
Is it really? Well, we don't know. You don't know, do you? Because you're not watching it.
No,
We'll be like, penalty. Oh, he's missed it. Oh my God.
No,
OMG.
don't. That's how I missed the
See, up 2 points.
the bump.
No.
We'll do that to you.
Yeah, but we will be telling you that if that happens, but it's not going to happen.
I'm going to lie if it doesn't happen.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Bang
Oh,
out.
no.
Don't worry.
Wow.
I've got-
I
Haaland
do
scored.
have live.
Wow. Haaland
I do
scored.
have
Oh, wow.
live
That
updates
defender,
on my
what's his name?
phone.
Kwanzaa. He's rubbish, boy.
Mo Salah just got sent off.
Don't worry, I'm still on the. I don't know why I'm
Oh,
leaning
Mo
into
Salah's
the
injured.
microphone.
He's injured. He looks like he's done his hamstring.
Van Dijk.
And
Now
I'll
I
be watching
know.
it too, girls.
No, now I know.
You forgot
just
about
got
that,
attacked
bit,
faster
didn't
than
you?
her.
That I'll be watching it too.
So what,
You just got
you-
attacked
So
faster
which
than her.
means I'll be telling her exactly that you lot are
No,
lying.
what we'll do is just type faster than
Yeah.
her. We'll get lost.
Because I want City to lose. So I'm.
Oh, bless you.
Oh.
Look at you up.
Yeah, no, I would like a draw.
I want City to
that,
win.
I get it
Eh?
with you guys. I'm
Nah,
not
man,
meant
don't
to
give
be-
him that.
Well,
Don't be
I
silly.
think
Don't
I'd
be
rather.
silly.
I don't know.
Don't be silly.
Because what I don't.
Free,
I-
free.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want a
Think
point?
about it.
You want a
Think
draw,
about it.
Lou?
Think about it. Free. We move up to what? 26, 26. Dang, 31. Doesn't that look nicer to you?
No. No.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to
yeah,
speak
yeah.
up so the
Yeah.
audience
Yeah.
can hear you,
No.
Lou.
Boom.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. No,
No.
yeah, for real.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Hold on.
Down.
So who are you playing
Swallow
again?
it. Swallow it. Aston Villa. Swallow it for now.
Although I
then
would
you can
really,
say
you
the
know
other
what
day.
I'd really like? Huh?
Who you? Oh, you got West
West
Ham.
Ham, yeah.
feel really
I'd really
left
like
out,
both of them
West
to
Ham
lose.
will
Is that
beat
possible?
you.
I feel really left out.
Well, because we're talking about the top of the league now.
Right. Win.
Oh my God, sis.
I've just got to sit here and just do take tennis, innit?
But you
Yeah,
know,
with tennis.
do you know what was really funny though? They there was a clip on the crowd.
5 points.
Yeah.
Only 5 points difference.
Yeah, that feels more overcomable. Yeah,
Think about it.
and there
I mean,
was
I
we
don't
go
really care
above
at that
City.
point. Just win.
Think about
Go
it.
on.
Yeah,
well,
we-
it feels much more doable. Yeah.
Because I just don't want City to have a chance at all.
No, but we also Liverpool pretty soon need to start dropping some points.
I think they will.
That's I do.
You're going to have your shit run. It's going to come.
To be fair, even if they draw, we
That's doable.
And
That's 2
plus it
games.
now means
And
that
they still have to play us
And
again.
the way
top of
you're
that-
making it be like you lot are definitely going to win
and
your
then the
games.
top of that, it also means that City, you go ahead of City as well. So
Yeah.
we're now
For
Yeah.
real, I love that's what you call just that confidence that they're going to be on the pitch kicking the ball, innit?
in it.
Yeah,
in
Like,
they'll
we've
be
got
like
this.
it.
four men in the
So
goal.
man,
So
You know what I
I'm
mean?
the striker.
In the goal, like yeah, stop.
I'll be up there scoring it to make sure
Apply.
Arsenal win.
At Mel.
Change.
No, I hope you'll win. Actually.
If we lose to Aston Villa, I'll
And
be
that's the
so
thing.
annoyed.
I
And if we lose to West Ham, I
you
think
all win.
I'm done with football for this season.
Mate.
That's it. That's why
Who you play? Oh, West
West
Ham.
Ham.
Nah, you
They won the other
They
day.
beat
They
Newcastle.
beat Newcastle.
Yeah.
But
So you
Newcastle,
are going to go in for Isak in next
that's
year,
the,
apparently.
that's the rumours. But he's signed to Newcastle until 26.
So what's the rumour?
That Isak, Arsenal.
26 or
been
28.
linked, yeah.
And so, but the rumor is that he wants to leave.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Oh,
for real?
But
I would.
as
And
much as
Arsenal, he's really
he
good.
may want
He
to
is very
leave,
good.
but
He's really good.
if Newcastle
so.
say they want 100 million for Isak, Arsenal not going to play that.
No way.
You know what I mean? Because he might want to leave, but while they've got him signed, he signed a fucking contract to
Contracts.
2028. He's an Egypt then.
Ah,
No, but I know why. You get why he did it.
No. But then
Yeah.
you are at the
That's
mercy
a
of
mad
the
contract.
club.
you are
Of
at the
the
mercy
club.
of a club.
Club.
If you want to leave now, 2 years before your
But there's got
contract
to be a
done,
break. There's got to be a break.
well, there might be some sort of clause in there that we don't know about.
Yeah, there's got to be because if he's playing shit, they'd want to get rid of him too. So there's got to be a break.
sure.
But he's not playing shit though.
Like I said,
No, what
he
if?
was?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he
yeah,
was,
yeah,
get rid
yeah,
of him.
yeah, yeah.
So there would be a
Yeah,
break.
yeah.
clause.
so why is Gary Lineker leaving match of the day, guys?
I'm more curious as to who's going to take it.
Replace him.
over.
But I do want to know why he's leaving.
But
Is it
I
know,
do
like,
think it's
why?
just now
End of
time
an era?
thing.
I think he's been there for a very long time.
Or
hasn't
do you
he?
think
Yeah,
Nathan
but he's
Jones
still
doing
young.
the other stuff that he's doing as well?
He's doing the
gonna
podcast
carry on the
and all that
podcast with
stuff.
I love
Wake
it,
Up?
pod.
We would
Yeah.
love to join you guys,
I
by
don't
the way.
feel like the podcast is big
know,
enough
right?
to leave.
Exactly. A
But
whole
remember,
presentation.
remember all the stuff that happened with him when he made those comments,
Oh yeah.
the political comments, and he
political
was shut
comments,
down and
yeah.
suspended. And
I
I wonder
remember all
if
of that.
that's just.
But is that just?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah, I
just
wonder if that's in
wondering
the background.
whether he's a bit like, you know what?
I always disagree fundamentally. I mean, I guess it's the BBC and because they pay for the taxpayers, they want to be more neutral. But I don't think they're very
But they're not
neutral.
neutral.
No, they
Yeah,
never.
but I do
Exactly.
disagree with the fact that celebs and shouldn't have a
Voice.
voice when it
And
comes
have an
to
It's
opinion.
ridiculous.
Thing.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because I'm
Yes.
human. I'm a human being. I
Being,
should
right?
have.
Controlling.
And you pay more taxes than most. So if anyone has a say, it should have a
Should
say.
have
In
a
fact,
say.
I really object to playing the BBC.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
Bloody hell,
apparently,
mate.
the license has gone up. It will be going up from
What now?
£174 a year.
They need to relax and
You know what I don't
let
like about
sort
it?
out their sexual issues.
And things
within,
like, and then
do you
you're
know
off
what I mean?
paying
Yeah.
this person this much and this person that much and doing what the hell you want. And I don't feel like the programming is great. Let's be honest, except for Silent Witness. Silent Witness. But apart from that, I just don't think they do.
And Death in Paradise, I love. But
I
anyway.
don't think they're competitive
Oh, I don't
enough
watch all of
because
that.
they just know the money's
I
rolling
have
in.
a huge
And
problem.
they definitely shouldn't criminalise us for it.
But it's not only that, but I have a huge problem with the amount of sexual misconduct that has been happening in the BBC.
And
you've got the cheek.
They should have been penalised by that.
I don't understand.
Right?
And
Try
I
and
know
get
for
your
a fact,
house in
if
order.
we did a vote on it, I guarantee most
Do
people.
your
Because
due
with the
diligence.
wealth of television and programming that we are now
Most
able
people
to
don't
see,
even-
We don't need it. If you said to me,
You don't.
"Lou, stop paying the fee,"
I would stop
And
it
stop
and have no
watching it.
BBC. I was
yeah.
like,
That'd be cool.
No, you
Absolutely.
wouldn't
Absolutely
stop.
Yeah,
stop.
no, it's true.
Absolutely.
I would.
No, absolutely.
I
Happily.
need it. I think we talked
No.
about this last one.
Yeah, we did.
Documentaries, but I'm like, there's
you
somewhere else to
find
go
that
and
way.
watch
You literally
documentaries.
find that
Sorry.
way. Let's
We've
be
got
honest.
Discovery in
And
it.
no, but this is what I'm saying.
No, but they
It's in there,
don't do.
You saying we can't watch it now is stupid. It's in your interest. The more viewership you have, the better.
The better.
It's in
So
your
wait,
Yeah,
if
interest.
I don't pay my TV license, then I don't need to watch BBC, right?
You have to say that you don't. No, the way they're worded, you have to say you don't have a
I know where
telly.
you going
No,
with that
you-
question. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
I think it's based.
No, wait.
No, it's based on literally having a telly.
I think my understanding is you have a TV.
Yeah, it's based on literally
Once you have
having
a TV, you have to pay the license.
Or you have to
African. The
Or you got to
African
say
came
that
out
your
of her.
TV's black and white.
No, black and white means it's cheaper.
I'm going to tell you what.
You pay less for a black and white TV.
In fact, one black and white.
I mean, do black and white TVs even exist?
Well, if it's
yeah,
broken,
no.
it's broken.
My one does from the 1980s. Still works. But I've got it mounted up on the wall.
You're Egypt, you know.
With a big batty. With a big batty.
There's a whole
But honestly, I don't want to pay for it.
No,
No, nothing
I
like
want to, I get no
I
value from
don't
it.
watch. I literally, probably the only thing I've watched is I did quite like Death in Paradise, but that's it.
My thing is Silent Witness, but
Don't watch. And actually, if I don't watch,
that
Death-
don't even
if-
come
and
on
if I
now, innit?
no, I watch it on demand.
and if I miss it, it's no big deal. And plus, it comes on the
Death in
Alibi.
Paradise, I was just gonna say, I'm sure I've seen
Comes
it
on
another
Alibi,
channel,
yeah.
So
Well, there you
can
go.
get it on another
Yeah, so I
channel.
don't need.
So I don't need your stupid TV.
Not at all.
With your little sexual people on there.
No, you don't.
Talking about that,
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Wait, before we go to Conor, I've got because what I've got to talk about is funny. Roy Keane, did you not see the Jill Scott thing?
Yeah.
No, I know you did because we talked about it yesterday. The Jill Scott, they were watching
What, the
something.
singer?
No, the football player.
footballer.
Who are you saying?
Jill
Jill
Scott.
Scott.
That's her name.
That's her name.
Sorry.
footballer.
But yeah, she was on I'm a Celebrity to Get Me Out of It. But anyway, they're talking about some big guys. So she was like, oh, he's a big lad. He smashed into me.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Right? You see that Roy Keane says, so how was the football?
I did see that. She walked right into that.
Come on, smashed, did it?
Because he smashed
He
right
smashed,
into
you know what I mean?
and then he goes, and how was
Was
the
the football. And then the boys were like, Roy, you can't say that. They were busting up.
Melanie's like,
Melanie,
right into
smash.
me.
What did you say? Did you smash? Did we smash? Are we going to smash?
She's trying to say he's walked into
Lord
me.
Jesus.
But they're saying
Sorry,
a double
this is-
entendre saying
Okay.
smash. That's why I said, okay, and how
How's
was
was the football.
Right.
Oh, do
And
you
how
know
was the football?
anyway,
Right, moving on. This is like that moment of
Yeah.
give me my money.
give me money.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
I feel you lot are taking the piss out of my fact that I don't get what the fuck you're talking about.
So like, Conor McGregor.
Conor
So,
McGregor.
so he's doing time. Have they said
No,
this?
No, it was a civil. It was
So
a civil.
basically,
civil.
they did go to the police.
Ridiculous.
But they said there wasn't. Remember, the standards are different. They did say there's not enough evidence.
Evidence,
But
fair
also,
enough.
no shade. It was in Ireland. He's practically a god over there.
Yep.
I don't know where you'd find an impartial jury anyway. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
and on,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah, yeah.
So they said there's not enough evidence. They didn't say he was innocent. They said there's not enough evidence. They didn't say she was lying. They said there's not enough evidence. So then she said, okay, I'll sue. Now he tried to pay her. And this is why I realised she's not about the money. She's not.
She wanted to.
She wanted to take him to
Take
court.
him
and
to
be-
court.
properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he offered her a wedge, and I think he offered her more than she actually got.
Okay.
To like just shut
But
up.
she
and
still
go.
was
Yeah,
like,
She
yeah.
said,
nah.
no, we're going to court.
Yeah, but he was pretty brutal by what she described.
Without being too descriptive.
Yeah, he was
A
pretty
sanitary- A
brutal.
sanitary thing that a women use had to be served.
Oh,
through the
no.
moon.
Yeah, he was
No,
pretty
no.
horrible.
No,
brutal.
And the wife's backing it like a dundus. But I realise what it is. The wife, they're not married. So if she wants to eat, she's got
Oh,
to back it.
you got okay.
No, I realise that's what it
That's
is.
ridiculous.
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
Yes,
like,
where
Where
are
are
your
your morals? Where
More
are
like
your
men like your
exactly?
fella.
Nah, bruv.
Yeah,
So
No,
then
that's-
she won 250k.
Yeah, 250k.
And then at the same time,
ridiculous.
she gets validated and vindicated.
Yeah.
because-
And
Yeah,
I think that,
that's
from
good.
what she
And she's
said,
got a
Good
lot
for
of,
her. Good
Oh
for
yes,
her.
and
endorsements.
for what
yeah.
she said, it was the validation and the vindication. It was never the money.
No.
Right? And he lost loads and loads of sponsorships
Yeah,
and
of
whatever.
course, good.
Because he was brutal with it. He
And
wasn't.
the thing is, he's got a history of
He
violence.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So is it a stretch? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But he has got a history of.
But you know
and on
what?
top of that, the amount of times he's got away with it, he's getting worse.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's
He will-
like
he will kill someone.
How come he's getting away
do
with
you know
it?
what? I
And
do-
at what point does he get?
Take
Affects his
accountability.
Yeah,
You're
like
absolutely
come on,
right.
he was out there mingling with all the stars, blah blah blah. At the other fight that he was
Yeah,
there,
that we saw
he
the
was at
other day.
Arsenal playing around with Saka and all sorts of
Was
things.
that since this or
No, what
Obviously-
before the result came
Before
out.
the
Yeah.
results, but it was it was already known out there. Do you know
But
what I
the
mean?
thing is, he's done loads of things. I think he smashed up a bus.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
he's
I'm
done
saying.
loads of
Yeah.
He's
things.
such an aggressive
But you know
thing
what it is
about
as
him.
well. But because being what's he sport again?
MMA?
An
MMA
MMA fighter
fighter.
being violent isn't such a much of a surprise. Him being a rapist or a sex, I think that's a different vibe, isn't it? And it's all wrong. Don't get me wrong.
No,
it's
no,
all
I hear what
wrong.
you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear exactly what
people
you're
can
saying. Like
forgive
they're all
and forget
forget
and
because
move
that's
past.
what he kind of.
Can
Which is
we?
still stupid and dumb.
It has been so long. Please, we do need, and I didn't watch it, to touch on Tyson. Because I know two people stayed up
What,
to
Tyson?
watch the Tyson
Oh, I
fight.
didn't even watch it. I didn't even bother.
Oh, we can definitely touch
So
on
please,
that.
because we ain't got long, and we really,
No,
two people
let's
stayed up.
definitely. At one point, Tyson's doing this, and John Paul's over there, but he's doing this. What the fuck are
Let
you
me
doing?
sum it up for you.
Yeah.
Please tell me.
First round, Tyson. Second round, Tyson. Every other one.
Run John
to the other
Paul.
boy.
Serious.
What's his name? John Paul. What's his name? I
Paul,
just
John,
called
Paul
it.
something.
But the thing is, I watched.
I think it was rigged. And
I watched.
on the night, I thought it was shit.
Yeah.
Now I think it was rigged.
I watched
with you
I didn't
on
watch
that.
none of it.
I watched 2 rounds watching the replay the following
It
day,
looked better than it was.
and I watched it and I just thought this feels like. It felt awful watching this old man. It felt like
could
it
see his
shouldn't be
age.
allowed.
Watching it
for me,
live-
for me, not for the viewing public,
No,
because everybody's
it's
got their opinion. But I know, I looked at it, I just thought this is
Watching
actually
it
For me,
live.
as it went on,
I was like, why hasn't he knocked him out yet? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why hasn't Jake Paul just ended this? Why?
because you really, there you go, Lou, and
So
that's
I
where
feel
it
like
comes
it
to the
was
fix.
rigged.
Because at the end of the day, the dangers of it.
So what was it to the end? Was it?
It went
all the way.
All the way. I think it was 8 rounds, 6 rounds.
Oh,
8
so
rounds?
points
rounds.
scored then.
So he won it.
Oh.
He
Was
literally-
it? How many rounds was it? 10?
It was 8.
No, it wasn't
was
that
8.
high.
It was
It
8 rounds.
8 rounds.
8
rounds.
2-minute
8
rounds.
2-minute rounds. 8
But
2-minute rounds.
after like maybe the 4th round, I was like, Jake could just take this.
Really?
Genuinely, I was like, why is he not
Yeah.
doing
But wait,
this
did you watch the
effectively?
women before?
They were amazing.
But that's what I was
They
looking
were
forward
amazing.
to.
That-
And I wasn't
That
there.
was a smackdown.
That was a terror.
Okay.
That was-
Okay.
And
That's
for
what
me,
all I was
that
looking
was
forward
Samaj
to.
Barty.
And for me, my girl, the Spanish girl, got robbed.
Yeah, everyone's been saying that.
She got robbed. They were no. They were both good.
Yeah.
But this occasion,
You think
she brawled. That Katie's a good
I
fighter,
think it was very close.
but she head-butted her as well.
Oh,
This
yes,
is the
yes,
whole point,
yes,
and this is
yes,
what I'm
yes,
saying.
yes.
She head-butted
She
her
got
a couple
penalised.
of times, and it's not. My girl had never been head-butted before, so
But
Katie's
apparently,
known
it's this-
for
But
head-butting.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't
they
know. I
said
don't know.
that's what
but
they were
apparently what it
saying.
was, they both had the same stance. So it was something to do with
How they go in together.
Yeah, so that's where they're coming together. I don't know.
I mean,
don't
you've
know.
had different things, but to me, it was a fight though. That was
I really
was
wanted
a
to
fight.
watch that.
The
I
whole
wanted to
reports
watch
was that the undercard was so much better.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I heard that the fight with Jake Paul and Tyson got booed.
Oh God! Oh yeah,
They booed.
I didn't hear it, but she did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, they were
At the
saying
end,
it.
it was
Ah.
just because there was points. I'm sure you must have just stopped watching it because I'm sure you said you were
No,
going to
after I
stop.
just sat around on my phone after I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I've texted you lot.
Did you watch the actual live?
Yeah.
Yes.
I happened to.
I was
up.
up.
Me. Remember I told you I've got insomnia
Yeah.
and I usually wake up around 4.
Okay.
I woke up at 4:52. I was like, fuck, I've missed it. Nope. It literally just
Was
started.
about
Are
to
you
start.
serious?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, this is great.
Started just
What's the
before
first
5.
But even how Tyson got in the ring, I was like, oh, you're looking a bit old there, you know. So anyway, he gets in the ring, it's looking nice, it's moving,
Yeah.
it's moving, it's
Yeah.
moving. And then at the end of the second round, he takes a jab from Jake Paul. He weren't moving no more.
No.
Like, you see the way he...
Oh.
Are
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then,
No
but then he came out
way.
afterwards and said that, and this is why I don't even understand how the fight. He's a very lucky man because he said after the fight, he said that
He could have
when-
died in June because of his medical conditions.
and he had to have 8 blood transfusions.
Yeah, or whatever it was before.
What the
How,
hell?
how did that fight even
I'm
get
not gonna
but
lie,
you
though,
see-
I
okay,
don't like
can I
it when
just-
boxers do that.
But can I just say something? Tyson, blood transfusion or not, as the person that he is,
You got
and
no.
from what he doesn't read the ring is. He said, "I'd rather die in the ring than die somewhere else."
bullshit?
As
He went there
said.
for his £20 million
course he
payday.
did.
But I don't like it when boxers do that.
I'm not
Exactly.
saying
When
he
they
didn't
lose,
go
I
for
hate
that,
it when
but
they
what
do
I'm
mad.
trying to say is, he's like, he's a boxer, he's a fighter,
Brighton
right?
are one up.
He's a born brawler. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, but I don't like it when boxers do that after the fight. Remember like when David Hill was like, oh, my toe.
Oh no, I'm sorry, but can we even just say, like, even the fact that we're even saying that we don't like it, that was not even fucking
weren't a fight.
matched up
It
fight.
weren't
That
a
was
fight.
not
That was
a cartoon-
fight that
cartoon
is
move?
worthy
Wait,
of-
Tyson stood in one point and just turned around.
Serious?
I swear to God.
For me,
He
what
stood in
annoyed
one
me,
point
Lou,
and just turned around. Jake Paul did all the dancing.
All the dancing
Around
around.
him.
All the dance, which I was just like, he's a standing target.
but then
Why
there was
isn't
the
he
point.
taking it
What
down?
was the funny bits? Is the bits as I was saying when he was trying to punch him.
Yeah.
But like, well, you're jabbing, but he's not there, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought he was in
No, like,
training
literally.
or
I
something.
was just like, at the
Literally.
moment, in the
He was-
moment, I was like,
I'm
I
like-
think he's getting old. Hindsight, I was like, this is
Fixed. All of it. No, but like you said, do you know what? It so was fixed. It totally
It was.
Jake
It was
Paul-
from day
Jake
dot.
Paul, this is my idol. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
grew
yeah,
up
yeah,
watching
yeah.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, do you want a 20 mil? Let's do a little exhibit fight. But we're gonna
They
make
would
it
have
all
been.
whatever.
They would have been better off saying that it was for charity.
Do you know what?
And then
though?
I
It
Yeah,
would've
would
but
have
the
been a
charity
flex.
was Mike
Was there
Tyson.
Tyson? You know what? For Jake Paul, it wouldn't have been a flex beating
A grown man.
beating him.
Yeah.
Knocking him out would not have been a flex.
No,
But it would have been a flex. Anyway.
or the other way,
There
for
you
sure,
go.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Because Jake Paul's minted. He put the fight on. That was his company that put the
Listen,
fight on.
I'm
Is
so
it?
glad it was
Yes.
free.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Well, I wouldn't have paid for it.
Imagine,
I'm so
imagine.
glad it was free.
Would
not
you
have
have paid for it?
No,
Nah,
I would
I
not
don't
have
pay
paid for it.
No, but I'm just saying, would you have though?
No, I
if-
don't pay for AJ fights. No.
I streamed that online somewhere,
That's it. Somebody will send me a link.
right?
And if I miss it, I miss it. It's mine.
Exactly.
I
I'll
am
read
gonna
the group
get the Tyson Usyk fight.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna watch
that one. I'm
When is
definitely.
that?
20.
Isn't it the 21st?
First.
Oh.
And then just before we finish, ladies. So I saw on the news today that the government have given the right to help someone die.
Yeah.
The right to die.
Have they?
They've passed the bill. They've passed the
I
bill.
don't think they've worked out the kinks
No,
yet.
so
So
no,
can
they haven't.
we
So
okay,
no,
can we
what they've
explain?
done is
It's a
it's the
good thing.
second reading.
So
So now,
the voters, they voted in the majority. Let me
Yeah.
rephrase.
so it's gone.
the majority.
So it's the second
people.
reading. So that
Sorry.
means it now bounces
Yeah.
to the House of Lords.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's it. Sorry, yeah.
So it's not.
Sorry.
It's
And
not
then-
an act
No,
yet.
it's not.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
even
I'm
so, it's
saying.
better
Correct
because they're the
myself. It's
lawyers.
not.
But either
It's
way,
the
I
votes.
think it's a good thing because you're going to give people dignity and not have to fly abroad and go to Dignitas. But then more than that, we put dogs down, we put cats down when they're in pain, but we don't want
We
to
don't want
I-
that.
stop humans from suffering.
Do you know? I think if this is the thing, like I think I do believe that everyone has the right to choose when they want to die, especially if they're ill.
Yeah.
Right,
this
and
is
you
it.
know you're never going to recover, and you're going to be in pain,
Pain and living
right?
your life.
And you would
like,
never
why
let
am
an
I-
animal live like that.
But this is
right?
exactly
What
it.
we're saying, isn't it?
But the law,
it's a
and I
difficult
don't know
one.
how you do it, but the law has to
It's going to
be
be tight. It's going to be
sure
tight. It's gonna be
so
tight.
that they can't be coerced because the family then want the money.
There you
Or-
go.
That's,
Yeah,
that's the
different- and
only
that's
things
the-
I'm
you
saying.
know,
It's
I
just,
think it's a bit
It's
of
a sensitive
We just
one.
need to be
It's
mindful.
sensitive.
They'll cover it because imagine
It just needs to be
finding out
mindful.
You've got a degen- I know. I think they'll cover it. I think it's not going to be a situation where you can go to Dignitas today, perfectly healthy, and say, "I want help to die." It's not going to. I don't think it's a situation like that.
No,
No.
at all.
I hope
Definitely
not.
not.
I hope not.
No, it won't.
It
There
won't be. If
won't.
that was
There's
the
no way
case,
in
that
hell.
would be, there's no
because-
way. No,
But I
you'd
do
have to be
think you have to
completely ill.
allow people the dignity. Imagine
That's what
finding
you
out
just
you've
said.
got something like motor neuron disease.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ALS, something that
absolutely.
you know is going to leave you with zero dignity
and also you and pain.
You know what?
and pain
Yeah.
and reliance on others. And I mean, take the reliance out actually, but just the dignity of it. I don't want
yourself.
to be a
Yeah.
vegetable. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and
It's
just
true.
a burden and da 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 da. Something like that. At least you know, okay, this is the worst feelings ever, but there's a way out.
Yeah.
Whenever I feel like I cannot anymore, I have the way. But what? But it's,
Remember,
it's-
fundamentally, you can still do it.
but no, but
Just
what's
gotta go to
yeah?
Dignitas.
But what's interesting is that, from what I understand, and I really haven't listened a lot, but they're saying that if one of the caveats would be that you would have to do it. So
Yourself.
yeah. So that means that you would have to do it before you lose the muscles
your
in your
muscles,
hand
yeah.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the only
yeah,
caveat.
Okay.
So I guess you even need to know. But I guess for people who have
They usually pick out a date anyway.
Well,
Right.
no, I was going to say, but I think for people who, from what I've listened to people who have these really quite awful diseases, they've said that they know at what point they would
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I've
that
heard
they
you
know,
know, yeah.
like when I get to whatever the point
Yeah,
is.
it's like, nah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And I think we've got to give people dignity.
But also, because I'm aware that people will be listening to it, it is not that we are in any way saying that it's right to take your own life.
No.
We're just
We're
saying
talking
that
about what's been
you have
passed
to.
No, we're just
into
talking about the
thing.
law. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so
I don't
I'm
think
just
that's-
we're just making
I
sure.
don't think there's any worry there. We're
No.
talking
Right.
about
No,
what's going
because
on
what
in
Yeah.
the
the
government
But
have
equally,
done
I do
today,
think
what
we
I've
have
read.
to allow people. And there's something about because you can go, you
It's
can
so-
do it.
It's
Yeah.
so
People go abroad. They go to
And here's the
Sweden,
thing, but now-
Switzerland all the
but now
time.
your last moments are without your family.
Yeah, without your loved ones.
because you
in a
can do it over
sterile
there.
environment, not in your own home, not in. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, a lot of hospice care is about making you ridiculously comfortable. And some of that, even in that situation, sometimes some of what they pump you with, you're not lucid. You're not.
You're not here anyway.
You're not
Yeah,
here anyway.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Palliative care. Once you're
And
going
that-
to,
yeah.
once you're going
Yeah.
to end of life care,
You're
when you're
keeping
going
someone
to
alive for
a
whose
hospice.
benefit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At that point, I've seen people, or my boss was telling me about a story with a neighbour that she's a really mean person, blah, blah. She goes, the way she died, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. She was in a lot of pain. And like, no amount of morphine was keeping
Yeah,
her
helping,
alive.
yeah.
And the amount
gosh.
they needed, just put her to sleep. So it's just like,
What's the point? What's yeah.
whose
yeah.
benefit was that for?
Like, oof. Yeah.
Right, and she was like, I wouldn't wish that my boyfriend.
Yeah,
and she saw
no,
her own
no,
mother die, and she was like, that was it.
We'll see how the government play it out for the
I think as
ones
long
over
as it's tight and stringent.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just got to be
Yeah.
tight so no one can take advantage
Yeah.
of vulnerable people either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope no sicko would want to take advantage of somebody.
But people out there do.
Yeah, because you got sickos.
Yeah, but you've got murderers too. So.
There you
Of
go.
course.
You got
Well,
people
they're
who
the
pay-
sickos.
There you go. Exactly that.
Evil bastards.
I'll tell you, weirdos.
Bastardies. Yeah. So, Tina, you better win this weekend.
So predictions
Latifah,
for the weekend.
You better win this weekend. I'm doing mine already. Can't you hear it? Mel, you better win this weekend.
Is that your prediction?
That's
You've
a
got
Man
to win.
United,
you
you
know?
better win this weekend. And that's the prediction from Clara. Okay?
I don't even know how to follow that.
There you go.
I predict that Arsenal win. I think it will be comfortable. I'm not saying how many goals on.
Yeah.
That's what I've just done.
I want to be cocky, but I don't want to be cocky.
No, no. So I'm just gonna go with I think we'll win,
I hope
Yeah, we're going to win
and
too.
I hope we're comfortable.
We're
I
going to
don't even
win.
wanna draw,
Man
I
United are going to
No.
win at home against Everton.
And I think
United, don't make me eat my
my
words.
feeling is
You know.
is that I feel that it might be a draw for Liverpool Man City. I
Because
just
of the
can't.
defence
I just
situation.
can't
Yeah,
see
it's a bit
Man
tough.
City
It's a bit
dropping
tough right
more,
now. But
losing
they had
another
a
game.
full-
Yeah,
I
no,
just
I'm
can't
with
see
you
it.
on that. I'm
Oh yeah,
going to
we'll
say
be
a draw.
slapping them up.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be.
I
I'm
slapping
going to
just
say a
feel-
draw. Yeah, I'm going to say a
Liverpool
draw.
wins it, I'm not going to lie. I think
I'm going to
Okay.
say a draw, but I hope Liverpool win.
Well, there we
I
go.
don't, but I think
I'm.
But
I love
you
you,
know,
Liverpool.
That's all she's saying.
That's
and I
what I'm
don't blame
saying.
you.
we look forward to the weekend games, guys.
You know what I said about my team? I said they're going to win against Everton at home on Sunday.
Are you playing that Old Trafford?
Yep.
Oh, you
Right.
win that.
Yeah, you might.
You win that.
But, and then I finished that by saying, don't make me eat my words. Don't make me regret this moment when the girls
You win
like,
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
win that.
Everton. I don't know what Sean Dyche
No,
is
do you know
doing
what?
there.
I'm comfortable. We're going to win that. We've got that.
Sean
What are
Dyche
they
has got
saying now,
Everton
anyway?
I don't know, but peace out.
all
You
over
want to go
shop.
win it?
Alright, well, you know what? You've been watching Sports,
Bants and
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Weeks.
Thank
Go,
you.
go and